Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. We're going to jump into all 12 signs readings, and within 24 hours, they will be chaptered with each sign. So we are going to start first with the air signs. All right, guys, this is going to be your weekly reading for, April 28th through May 4th, and we're going to start with Libra. These readings are going to focus on career, money, and finance. All right, guys. So stay tuned. Look out. You must be a member. You must be a subscriber in order for your comments to show up in the live chat. And I do look forward to hearing from each and every one of you and let me know how these resonate. Trying to see if there is anyone here who can let me know if this is actually, if you guys can hear me. There we go. Good morning. Hey, Anna. Thank you so much. I do see you. All right. Perfect. So I'm going to start off with the air signs, and then I'll take a break in between each of the signs and check in and say hi. I'm not doing live readings today. That will be on Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time, where I will do a Scorpio bonus reading followed by live tarot. All right, guys, so let's get into it. I've already shuffled these cards, so we're going to get into the main themes for Libra this week. All right, so let me put these here. And I have number 47, Skybridge, a possibility for union. So this is in terms of a general and also career finance. So you might be finding yourself making money or working with someone on a co-collaboration. All right, Libra. So there's something there. And let's get into the financial part of your reading. All right, guys. So what is the current situation for Libra regarding finances? What is the current situation regarding finances? We've got the Two of Pentacles. So this is going to be a card of balance, right? Balancing your desires with your obligations and finding more fun in your life as well. So there's going to be something to that. And then what blockages do we have? Judgment. So are you feeling like you could be doing more? Are you feeling like what you do day in and day out isn't maybe resonating with your higher purpose, right? So there's something here about balancing out your spiritual side, your, your higher purpose, right? The Judgment card is also going to call you to step all the way into an idea, right? So if there's something that you've been wanting to see different in your life, in your finances, if you have been thinking about potentially changing career paths, this is the time where you are being moved to a higher calling. We did have, and it's going to occur, I think another month or so, the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction in Taurus, right? And so that's innovative thinking, that's expansion, and that's also the ability to bring in what it is that you want financially towards you. So May is a very good month it's also Taurus season, and it's a very good month to bring in your material like what it is that you want, where you want to live, to make changes in your finances as well. So then we've got the Lovers card. So this is basically where your opportunities are going to come up and where you can consider a change in your finances. So when the Lovers card shows up, this is going to say, okay, you have some change or some choices to make, which is fascinating because you also have that over here with this Two of Pentacles, right? These are about choices. So I feel like Libra, whatever it is that you are working on, it's really going to be about you taking control of the situation, especially when it comes to your finances. So let's see. What steps can Libra take right now to improve their finances and their career path? 1 second. So the Page of Swords comes up. So pages are curious. They like to learn. They like to try new things and, very cerebral energy, and that's Libra. So it's almost like, listen, if you're finding yourself not fulfilled in the role that you have currently, especially financially, right? Because I know that a lot of us do have paths that we show up to daily, right? Like our jobs, whatever that looks like for you because of benefits or what have you. But this is saying, like, look, if you could do anything, what would you do and how would you get there? And this is the time to start manifesting that lifestyle, because really what's blocking you from having financial freedom is like the programming you've received, right, in the past, saying, okay, well, listen, Libra, you have to do it this way and it has to be methodical and you have to work, 9 to 5 or whatever programming you received, right? This is saying that the world is changing. And it's time to get curious and like think limitless, right? That's all I keep hearing. Think limitless and think that you are able to create the lifestyle that you want for yourself. And this is a lot about learning new skills, to be honest with you. And then if you were to take this advice and learn these new skills and get curious and maybe even apply for something that's something you've always wanted to do, but maybe you think you don't have the know-how, so to speak. If you were to go forward, you have the King of Pentacles here. So the King of Pentacles is about wealth and abundance and the ability to create a stable financial situation for yourself. It's also can be a card of tradition as well, right? Just something that is stable, as that's what I'm hearing. So even if you were to decide, with this Gemini card, this energy of choice, if you were to decide to follow your purpose, right, your calling, this Judgment card, it says here that, listen, step one is to learn how to make this happen, right? Learn more about the field you want to get into. And if you are already well established in your field, then we go back to balance, right? Are you having enough balance in your life? Are you in a situation where you can say, okay, you know what? I need some time to myself. I'm going to take that day off and I'm going to enjoy it and not feel guilty about it. And it's that kind of vibe. Like, what are you choosing you first? Because when you do that, Libra, no matter how invested you are in, the greater vision of whatever you're working on, especially if you're doing it for a corporation or for someone else, this is an energy of like, go inward and figure out what makes you happy, because there is more possibility than you can imagine ahead of you for creating what it is that you want and monetizing on that. So I want to just clarify a couple of cards here 1 second before we get into, and look, the Empress card at the bottom of the deck for you. So the Empress card is literally, right, the card of abundance, the card of creation. And the Empress can take any situation and feed it into the earth, and out of that comes the hope, the ability to sustain a vision for the future. This is really independence too. This is the divine counterpart to the Emperor, right? Aries energy. So let's go ahead and look further. What else do you have in terms of Libra and the career? So I've got the Five of Cups here, and that's saying like maybe you don't even see the writing on the wall. Maybe you are a little bit apprehensive about moving away from something that's familiar. And I'm hearing the devil, So it's almost like, it's the desires there, right? So we go back to this Two of Cups. I hope the Two of Cups is true for you. It just came through. So that would be soulmate energy. And I did see possibility for union. So I don't know. You'll have to check back and see. However, with this Two of Pentacles coming through and this Five of Cups, maybe you've got some apprehension because you have your mind stuck in the past, especially if you are looking to start something all the way over and reinvent yourself, which is a huge thing for Libras right now. So you can comment below and let me know how these eclipse seasons and the retrograde and all that has affected you and the way you see how you show up in your profession, whatever that looks like for you. There's definitely a brand new world for Libras. There's been a lot of intense, what's the word? As I see it, right? The Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So competition, right? You might have been experiencing a lot of that in the past, or maybe you want to be a creator and you're thinking, well, the field that I want to get into, the niche is oversaturated. But that's not true, right? Don't allow other people's ideas or perceptions to dim your light, Libra, right? This is about you shining brightly in whatever it is that you want to do. Because when you want it bad enough, that skill set is available to you, right? So we go back to this Page of Swords. And if for those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that I absolutely believe that the path to success is first you must project the idea, the desire, the want, right? Project it into the universe. Connect it to source energy, right? Connect your manifestation into the frequency that meets it. So if you want love, go be around love. You want money, stop watching things that block you. So don't turn on the news. Don't turn on things that are lackluster. Don't turn on things that are propaganda to deter you from the power you have within you, Libra. It's so important that you want money, start watching things about people winning money, honestly, because that puts you in this vibration of like, oh shit, maybe that will happen. And it's not necessarily that you will win money because you watch it, but it becomes that you meet the energy of financial abundance where it is by just being around or inviting that programming into your mindset, right? So like I always joke with my subscribers, I'm always like, you know what? I watch, what is that? My Lottery Dream Home, right? Because I want to, and when I was younger, I used to watch, what was it called? Like, oh, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Now I've just aged myself, Libra. If you know that show, it's because, we're mature. The point is, I digress. Oh, this is going to be a long live. The point is that, just surround yourself with the ideas and the energy of what it is that you want. Because once you project it, then you connect it, you will expect it. It has no choice but to show up in your world because we are in a quantum reality and what you want wants you. So, all right, let's see what we've got going on for Libra. What is the shadow work that came out? Obsession number 3. So 3 is a number of creation and of self-expression, right? And creativity. And so it's possible that as you go down this road of self-expression, you become slightly obsessed with your craft, right? Nothing wrong with that as long as you dig back to 2 of Pentacles and find balance. The other thing, Libra, too, is that the cards are saying that as within, so without. So again, we go back to what it is that you really want. Fill your mind with that and you will manifest it. You will manifest abundance, right? You have to know what your blockages are. And maybe there's something here about micro-focusing so much that you don't allow any other energies to come towards you when you are so in it, right? And that totally happens to the best of us. So I know as I build this channel, I'm constantly obsessed with, making sure I reply to people, making sure that my clients have answers to their emails. And I'm so fortunate to even have those interactions, period. And a year ago, I could not have envisioned the hundreds of emails I get a day. So I promise I will try to get to each and every one of you. But Libra, that's the thing. There is this balance needed towards your obsession, which is fine. Because if your obsession is your betterment, keep going. And if it's not, if for some reason you have your mind and your energy entangled elsewhere, then back to 2 of Pentacles, right? Find that central position to put yourself in a place of attracting the abundance that wants you. And again, we go back to making the choice to learn, get curious, see how things are done outside of the algorithm you've become comfortable with, and understand that you will bring into manifest form what you want. I also see here that there is something about you having perhaps an offer extended to you through someone that you know. And this is just an intuitive hit that I'm getting for maybe a Libra that's out there listening to this. There's something about a person from a past profession, a past job, a past, it's even coming through more specifically, if you can imagine this, let's just say you were military and you are now civilian or, I'm not so familiar with the military term, so bear with me, but let's just say you were active military and you knew somebody from back then, and now all of a sudden you are not that type of military anymore. It's almost like you re-meet someone that says, hey, I have an opportunity for you, Libra. So keep an eye out for that. And again, it doesn't have to be military. It's just a specific message I'm getting. There is this spontaneity of reconnection that I'm picking up for you this week. So again, that's going to be from the 28th through the 4th. So be mindful of that as we transition to May. Then I have the meditate on the spaciousness of air. When you are stuck, Libra, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered, right? Bring back that vibration of confidence, no matter what you're going through, because we have just been through hell, right? With the lunar eclipse in your sign, then we had the solar eclipse in Aries, then we had, Mercury retrograde in the middle, all that. And just yesterday, because today's the 24th, was the full moon in Scorpio. Oh, the great purge. So hopefully you were able to release some of those limiting beliefs that have you maybe stuck in a financial, loop maybe is the way I feel. It's not even so much that you are not moving. It's just that you feel maybe what I'm picking up mostly is that you feel that what you do day in and day out isn't satisfying your spiritual and emotional needs. So there is opportunity coming for you. And then I believe I'm worthy of feeling good is the card that came out as your manifesting card for this week, right? I believe I am worthy of feeling good. So Libra, definitely allow yourself the right, to be in a space of ease during your transitions. And how do you do that? You do that by understanding that whatever is coming your way is coming your way to either create space for what you need or to allow the energy, the frequency of, I don't know how to say this, but change is probably the best thing that can occur to any of us when we are feeling like in a loop, right? And even though it's uncomfortable because you had that 5 of Wands energy, even though it is definitely uncomfortable, the change is necessary. It allows you to see where it is that your energy is being taken up, right? And where it is that it's maybe not needed. For example, that 2 of Pentacles, right? Spirit saying, are you giving too much of yourself to someone else's vision? Are you giving too much of yourself to someone else's dream? And that can even be under your own roof, right? You might be the CEO of your own thing, but if you go home and things are out of balance, that doesn't feel very good. So there's something here about you finding more balance, getting yourself in a space of ease, and allowing the transitions to guide you where it is that your next phase should take you. All right. So try during this week to go with the flow. Don't fight the changes. Be ever present for whatever's happening. Get curious and start learning what you can do to make yourself feel more balanced and at ease during this week. All right, Libra, thank you so much for your time, and on to the next. And I'm going to look up here. So we've got Gemini coming up next. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Kay. Anna, guys, thank you so much. Hey, Captain. Thank you. Thank you. And again, I also want to say, hey, well, and that cap's going to stay there. So Gemini. All right. Let's see. Can everyone see that? That doesn't even look like it's a language that I understand. Look, trying to do this is, y'all, that reads Gemini. We're just going to go with it. And the top to my pen just flew off. Gemini. Welcome. I'm going to look up real quick and see who's on here. Alchemist. Hey, hey. Hi, everyone. Joanne. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for your kind words and support, by the way, over this last couple of weeks where, the full moon in Scorpio got me in my feelings and I expressed it out loud. So thank you. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have for you. All right, let's first pull these. I'm going to put these face down, actually. Gemini, Eye of the Needle. Hell yeah. This is probably one of my favorite cards. I got to be honest with you. So this is number 17. Number 17 in the regular major arcana is the star card, Aquarius energy. And Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of expansion, right? Innovation. Actually, my bad. It's the planet of innovation. Expansion, it's with Jupiter right now. Regardless, I digress. Number 17, Eye of the Needle. This is about being intentional with your thoughts, your actions, right? Your microphone is always on. And trust me that you are a walking algorithm. I've said it before, and this is true for anybody, right? You're a walking algorithm. What you think about is what you bring about, which is why I go back to put yourself in the mindset of abundance, right? Why am I so rich? I say it all the time. So if you're in this mindset of lackluster, feeling like guilty, this is the other thing. If you're feeling guilty for spending your money, then that's a problem, because the guilt that you associate with the parting of a financial gain is energy that's created that blocks manifestations, right? So then in my channel, obviously, we're going to talk a lot about how to manifest and allow the energy to work for you. For those of you that don't know, I'm a Scorpio, so that's my jam. I'm a powerful manifester. So I want to help the collective understand how to work with hermetics, how to work with the energies that are available to you. So this is about being intentional, mean what you say what you mean, go after what you want, right? You are the shining star. You are the one that writes the script. So let's go ahead and get into it. What do we have for Gemini? What's the current financial situation? Ace of Pentacles. All right, so this card represents your current state of affairs, which is funny because I really did pick up on this energy of, maybe having finances and maybe maybe not being sure how to invest it or what to do with it. It's almost like new money or something has come through. You could just be starting out a new job or let's see, or something like that. It's also saying that like your mindset, I just heard your money mindset's about to change as well. Money mindset. I love that. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, that makes sense. So the Four of Pentacles is more of, I'm going to say it like stingy, but I don't know if stingy is the right word. I mean, we're in an economy right now where we need to be mindful of our resources, but I feel like, we're back to that energy of like almost being embarrassed or scared to say what it is that you have that's nice. So, and I know that this is actually the case for some people currently. It's like you've worked really hard to get where you are. And then it's almost like you feel guilty because of, I don't know, there's this guilt of success is what I'm hearing. And Spirit's saying to release that. That doesn't serve you at all. Yeah, Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is, very enthusiastic, willing to explore new ideas, willing to go after an adventure, right? Regardless of the finances behind it. So I feel like that's what you might be encountering this week, like this dare to be different, dare to go after it energy. And even if it is taking a huge leap of faith, right? And I feel like you're going to be excited about it versus feeling held back. Okay, interesting. All right. And so what opportunities are coming this way for Gemini? What opportunities will Gemini have this week come towards them? Oh, hold on. So many cards. Oh, one flipped, and I'm going to go back and see who it was. Guys, we have a card that doesn't belong. The Lover's card. Gemini, you snuck into this pile over here. So maybe you've got to make some choices, right? This again is just you showing up in your own reading. So basically telling me that you're very strong right now, like your energy, your ability to communicate your needs is being amplified this week. I'm hearing that this is a good time to have difficult conversations this week, Gemini, especially those regarding your material desires and hopes. So I'm even getting that if you are getting a, like a review this week at work, that this is a good time to step up and say, I want more responsibility, right? Or I want to be exposed to a different path that's more financially lucrative. And also if you are for any reason getting an offer, right, of employment this week, I think it's going to be very beneficial for you to ask for more, especially in terms of vacation time is what I'm hearing, right? Don't take the first offer. Actually, King of Swords pops out. King of Swords is able to make decisions because they have all the information they need right in front of them, right? It's also about law and order, right? Of course. This is a logical thinker and more in their mind than their hearts. So this is a good time to really speak aloud to go after it. That's for sure. Go after it. And this is the same message for everyone this week. Expand your thinking about what your reach can look like as well. I'm hearing, okay, this is coming through. And guys, this is one of the first times I'm doing an All Signs live in almost a year, right? So it's fascinating because definitely my skill set has changed over the last year. And so I'm picking up on the energies that are currently here on the live. I would say to you that somebody here may have just been dealing with a situation with the manager that is not going well, right? It's almost like you're having a expressing It's coming through that there was a situation in the job where somebody was working against you and maybe jealous of how far you've come and how quickly it happened. And I think it boils down to you're very communicative about the things that you see that could be done differently and improvements in the job front. So there might be a situation where you are unfortunately being perceived as intimidating, right? Because you're able to kind of get what you want and that kind of vibe. So I would say keep going, right? Keep going and push past that energy, because your ability to shine is greater than their ability to try to stop you, right? You're more persistent than any negative energy coming your way. Yeah. And again, this could go back to that review I'm seeing, that human resources review. Fascinating. Okay. All right. And then what steps can Gemini take this week to improve their financial situation, Spirit? What steps can Gemini take this week? Four of Swords, right? So take some time to yourself. First of all, take some time to yourself to regroup. I feel, Gemini, that you're about to take a turn. I feel like you are about to take a leap of faith and do something really radically different than you had been. So I'm wondering if this is an air sign situation, because Libra just had a similar reading where it was like, take the leap of faith and do it. But for you, I feel like there is some time that you need to take maybe away from the negativity. I'm not sure how else to word that, but this might be a great time to take a vacation. That's the best thing I can say, and regroup. Maybe get away from some of this energy that's been coming your way. Again, I feel like an overwhelming sense of jealousy, actually. So if somebody is treating you in some sort of way, I feel that you're not wrong. Like, what you're picking up on is accurate. But that energy is very temporary. And your goal, your vision, and what you can accomplish is very permanent. So no matter where you go, Gemini, your ability to transform and transmute the energy around you is real. So keep going and don't allow anything to get in your way. This Page of Wands, again, is very enthusiastic, very excited to try something different. So that's the energy I have you working towards. So now that we've got the Four of Swords, so what is the outcome if Gemini takes some time to themselves, regroup? I feel also it's about like just I'm getting this image of like arm's length, like pushing that energy away. And that must be part of this full moon in Scorpio we just had too. Comment below and let me know how that affected you. What limiting beliefs are you purging? Perfect. Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords represents being, basically swords are all about the intellect, the power of the mind, right? The cerebral, the thinking. And it's air energy. You're an air sign, right? You know that. So this is going to be about taking clear action because you have all the pieces of the puzzle, right? I feel like by the end of this week, you're going to know where you stand with the energies that you feel have been trying to block you or that you feel have been working against you. I feel like you're going to have conversations letting people know where you stand in relation to where you want to be, meaning that you will have conversations with the people who can help you. Okay. If you're working for others, I feel like you're going to have conversations saying like, this is what you want. And you're going to be very clear about it because maybe now you understand that the position's open, for example, or you see that, or someone tells you like, hey, Gemini, the job you've always wanted is available through my company. And just having more information puts you in a place of ease. But it's also about communication. I feel like you're really going to say what you want out of people. And you're in this energy of like, take it or leave it. I'm a free agent. That's what I'm getting. Like, I'm a free agent. I'll do what I want. And you're either with me or you're against me. Because like, I'm almost getting Queen of Swords. Like, you're ready to just walk away from everybody and anything that isn't representative of what you want now. So just to wrap things up, Gemini, you're really starting something new. And I do feel like some of you might actually be traveling, going on a mini vacay this month in May, not necessarily this week, but this month. And maybe it's this week that you decide to make the plans to do so, right? I feel like as far as financial opportunities, it's going to be about making the decisions to kind of just go after it, right? I feel like the opportunity is there for you to either get a promotion or to do something different in the role that you currently have access to. But for many of you, this is going to be starting something completely new. And what starts off as something, on the side, I might do a little video here about a class, or I might do a little website and see how it goes. It's like by this time next year, you're a full running business that's self-sufficient. So do not wait, create. Don't hesitate to put your ideas into manifest form. Lots of good stuff coming in for you. And we do go back to being intentional about what you want. Do the little bit of research about what's available, right? The universe has changed so much just in this last 24 months. Or I meant to say in this last year, 24 months came out, but true story, in the last 2 years, the universe has completely changed, actually. So, I feel that more of that's coming our way. So don't allow your ideas of what the rules of today are not for the problems of tomorrow, if that makes sense. Like, things are changing. The ability to create and to be able to publish and all of those things are way more accessible now than ever. So take advantage of that energy. Your shadow work is sacrifice number 7, right? And maybe this is about like, do you have to sacrifice actually to be abundant? No, you don't, right? Why do we have that programming? And we do, right? Depending on how old you are, that programming's real. That, you have to work 8 days a week. Clearly you see the sarcasm there, but it is about that, having to work excessively, nonstop. And, a job well done is a job like, where you're obsessed, where you're constantly doing only that. And the universe is saying, no, you don't have to sacrifice your time. You don't have to sacrifice your family, whatever that looks like to you, right? You don't have to sacrifice love and relationship to work to a point of exhaustion. And if you find yourself in that loop, as many of us do, then this is time to get curious and say, okay, clearly I'm seeing other people succeeding by doing less. What are they doing and how does it work? What is the creator world about? What is the entrepreneurship world about? How can I find my audience? And you'll be surprised with how the right intention can get you the right energies, your soul tribe, right? And if that seems too far-fetched for you and you're looking for something more, tangible for where you are now, I would literally say, based on the cards, all you need to do is start being about what you want, right? So go step into your boss's office, if that's your case, and say, look, I want more vacation time and I want to be recognized for a job well done. And this is how I've earned it. And this is what I want. And I feel that this month specifically is going to be amazing for you to get that. So, understand where you are giving up of yourself for other people and their vision, and put yourself back in balance is your main message. Then we've got stop sensory overload. If too much is coming in at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. Go back to the 4 of Swords, rest and reprieve, rebuilding yourself, right? Regenerating your energy so that you can be of service to you to start, right? Put your oxygen mask on first, Gemini. So stop the overload, right? Stop taking on other people's dramas and traumas, their perceptions, their anger, their jealousy, their business. Truly. Your success is your business. Everything other than that is taking away your precious energetic source. And pull back your energy, Gemini, 100%. And when you do all of that, it says, I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. All right. So just have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the energies around you. If you are finding yourself stuck in a pattern, where can you find support? Where can you break your algorithm, right? Take a break from the same day in and day out, right? And again, I'm going to tell everybody, surround yourself with the energy and frequency of what you choose to bring into your life. So again, you want to be around love? Go be in community, right? Where people are together and where they're happy. And same thing with just turn off any programming that is set to feed your mind full of negativity, war, lackluster life. All of that truly will make you feel some sort of way and mess up your entire frequency. It really does. And people are, don't pay attention to the words that are coming, to the music they're singing to. And, it gets to the point, the programming gets so deep with the negativity that people are often annoyed by someone who is super positive. There's actually a term that I've been called toxic positivity. What the fuck is that? Right? like truly think about that. Like it's toxic to be positive. That's how deep the programming is of you must be miserable and you must work a gazillion hours, all the shit. So that's not true, right? There are other ways. And if your circumstance and your reality is that that's the type of work you need to churn out for right now, try to find a place of gratitude and happiness within that loop for the time being so that you can transmute the energy and allow more to come your way. Whew. All right. Hold on. Dear Lords. This is intense. I didn't know this is going to be that much. So Gemini, from Gemini. Who's next? Gemini, Aquarius. Good Lord, can I fit Aquarius on here? How's everybody doing? Love me, Aquarius. Another fixed sign. So y'all know I'm a Scorpio sun, a Leo rising, and a Libra moon. Tell me below, what are your placements, right? What are your placements? Do you guys watch all your placements? Do you understand what your placements mean, right? If anything, when we're doing Astro Tarot, which this one's not so much focused on the astrology this week, but I will definitely be doing more astrology with these readings. But something to consider is, the energy, the cosmic energy is going to affect your rising sign first, then your sun sign and your moon sign. So you should always pay attention to your rising signs for sure, because I am a reader that uses astrology to guide my readings. So something to consider. All right, guys, if you're not sure what that is, pull up your natal chart anywhere. Truly, it's free. Hey, Annie, thank you so much, Annie, for all of your help. Hey, Joanne, who's there? Roses, hello, hello. All right, let's see. Thank you, everyone, for coming. All right, now let's go ahead and get started with Aquarius. All right, let's see, Spirit. What do we have for Aquarius today? Actually, I'm going to take that, but... Oh, your overall energy is 10 of Cups. I love that. One second. Show me Aquarius, please. Caterpillar, opportunity, number 4, right? I love that. So number 4 is a number of foundation. And when I see opportunity, I feel like maybe some things have been shaking up for you a little bit, Aquarius, right? There's just energy of, I don't know. I feel like, as a fixed sign, you were stuck in a loop also. And I feel like recently, since maybe it started in October, right? And then leading through February, I feel like you guys had a major shakeup, Aquarius. Like you were even considering moving or selling a home, things like that. Like big ticket items were coming through. So let's see where we are now. I see the 10 of Cups as your current situation. I feel like things have calmed down a lot for you as far as, where you were going to go. Like, it was too much change probably in the last couple of months. I feel like some of you were moving offices, moving homes, changing jobs, figuring out your resources. That is a big energy that came through. And now I have this this feeling of like, okay, now that you are more settled in your space, let's see, what do we have? I feel like things are definitely, that was too many cards, but I have the Wheel of Fortune that comes through. So Wheel of Fortune is going to be at luck and right timing, things going your way, maybe a little bit differently than you thought you'd get there. It's almost like you get exactly what you want, but it took a few leaps and turns before it happened. That's how it's coming through. So I feel like, there's definitely this energy with 2 10s that something new is on the horizon for you. And that the possibilities of where this can go are endless, right? Again, you start off with opportunity, then you've got the 10 of Cups, then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So 4, 10, 10. All right. That's really indicative that whatever's coming your way, be a yes person this week, right? So opportunity comes your way. Yes. Somebody says you want to work together. Yes. I almost feel like you have to come from a place of yes, even right? Even if you feel like you can't do one more thing, because there's something here about this week brings you a catalyst that is an opportunity you had not expected, just because almost like you're in the right place at the right time. That's fascinating. Tell me more. I also feel like you are in a situation where it's coming through that you feel that you don't have all the pieces of a puzzle. It's something that's going on in your day to day. There's something missing. So I wonder how that, can you tell me more? 1 second. If you can imagine this, Aquarius, another 10. No shit. So 3 cards. I've got 10, 10, 10. So let's just do the numerology at this point. 1, brand new beginnings, right? This is a number of identity and self and how you show up. And then 0, limitless possibilities, right? The cosmic womb, the beginning of all things. And so this places you in the creator position, not creator as far as like lifestyle, right? I'm saying creator like you are really in control. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, get in this neutral position and figure out what you want, because the universe is working for you for real. Where you've got the 10 of Cups coming through is like your current situation. And then we've got like external influences, things just coming to an end, things being over with, right? A chapter of your life has ended. It's coming through an energy of like a karmic cycle coming to an end. So I have to say this because it's coming through. Some of you are really in a situation where you may have, I don't know if this is a retirement. Give me 1 second, Aquarius. I don't know if this is a retirement or an inheritance or something like that, but it's almost like there is a new chapter that's starting. So I see where the money looks different, your time looks different. So there might be a few of you that are watching this that are going to receive an inheritance or some type of settlement that allows you to take a different road. Very specific, but also it's literally what I'm picking up. So again, just that may not apply to everyone clearly, but there is an energy here of coming into resources, unexpected resources, right? But it's coming because of an ending, like a severance package, retirement, settlement, inheritance, something like that, a property being sold, but it's a chunk of money coming through because of an ending. Then we've got the 4 of Pentacles, right? And I feel like it's going to come through at the good time. So Spirit's saying, listen, you've got a lot of changes coming up. So be mindful how you spend your money, right? Be mindful of disclosing your plans, your financial plans to others. There's something there, actually, because remember how I said you don't have all the pieces of a puzzle right now to be able to make all the decisions, which it would be the King of Swords energy. Like something, it's almost like there's something lurking in the back that you don't know about. So even though you might be the recipient of unexpected income or an unexpected boost in your finances because you get a new job, whatever, make sure that you read the fine print. Mercury's in retrograde till the 25th, all right, y'all? So just like maybe just hold off when signing something. But I'm not the biggest proponent of that, like whatever, but it's showing up in your reading, so I'm going to say as much. 4 of Pentacles, it's also the other number 4 that you received. So let's just review the numerology of your reading. You've gotten 2 4s and 3 10s. Look at it. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 is a card of manifestation, abundance, and success in the material world. So lots of endings as long as you are taking control of, you know what it is? It's not even so much that you can take control of like certain situations, but this month of May, and this is for everyone, is going to be about how you control your emotions actually in the face of sudden disruption and change globally and locally. That's a huge deal, right? Because the truth is that we are as a society about to experience things way outside of our comfort zone in the grand scheme of the world, right? The world stage is about to take a turn, and y'all know I don't turn on the TV. So it's up to you what you allow into your programming, right? Have some balance with that, and don't allow that fear mongering to upset your energetic fields. Truly, I mean that. Because there's something here about you, Aquarius is all about the bigger picture, is all about society. I think that this might be a good time to just focus on what you have access to right in front of you for a little bit, because I think things are going to take a turn. So, and this is not to fearmonger. I'm just saying, be careful of what your programming includes, because you do have control over that. And the Strength card comes out. That's the card I'm going to take as the last one for this. So this is basically saying, okay, if you take control of your finances and you just hold on to what you have, even if you get this big break, this big promotion, right? This, whatever it is, be mindful of where you put it. There are going to be better investment opportunities available to you, Aquarius, by June is what just came through. Also, if you're looking to buy a home, I heard that June would be a better time to actually invest in that. I didn't expect that, but that just came through. June to a move-in date of August. Take it how it resonates. Also, I've got the Strength card coming through. So there are going to be some difficult situations that, wait a second. Sorry, I'm just looking at the numbers here. I had 4, 4, and I literally said how that reduces to the number 8. Not reduces, adds to. So we've got 4, 4, 8, and 3 10s. I don't know what you guys are seeing in the numbers that are manifesting around you, but this is saying to me, in order for you to get this material abundance, right, this success in the material, you need to find balance. You need to find balance between, being able to have investment opportunities, and when you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. Is that the term? And know when to walk away? I feel like there's a song there for you, Aquarius. And the point is, be mindful of your resources. There are options for you ahead. There's definitely something coming to an end. And I do see you basically walking away from a situation that has been, basically not for you. Like, things came to an end in this. I want to check more on this real quick. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords. I just want to see. King of Pentacles. So this is, some part of your job, your abundance, something is, you're changing the way it's done. And like I said, this could be because of a retirement or just a job shift in general. That's how it's coming through. So, all right, let's check and see what is your shadow work for this week, Aquarius. Revenge. Oh, shit. Number 23. Okay. Revenge. Maybe not, right? Maybe not this week. Maybe, if you feel someone's coming at you with their, jealousy and their whatever, you can be aware that it's coming towards you, and you can just dodge that negativity to the best of your ability. But if you are feeling some sort of way towards someone, especially because we just had this full moon in Scorpio, and you're feeling like, okay, you know what? They should know how I felt, right? They should feel it. Know that the universe is in charge of the karma. You do not need to get involved in that, because you will end up generating your own karma. And so the best thing I can say to you is, if you are feeling like you are angry, upset, that things aren't going in your favor, take a deep breath and understand that this is a lot of cosmic energy for the next week or so. And then after that, things start to calm down. And this might be a good time to reevaluate where that anger and where those energies are coming from and why. And then you can sit there and really release that, truly. Because it doesn't serve you at all to hold on to the past. And truly, nothing is in the past and nothing's in the future. Everything's happening now. So it's about putting your energy where it is that you want to see growth and success. And the frequencies of jealousy and revenge and anger, and especially if it's coming towards you, the higher you vibrate, it can't touch you, right? So just keep focused on your betterment, because you really did have some cards here suggesting that you are turning a brand new leaf and that things are going to get much easier for you. So I feel like as long as you try to stay in a neutral position to the best of your ability, be mindful of the energies that are happening around you, and create distance where there needs to be, I think it's going to go well for you. It says, forgive yourself, Aquarius. Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving towards a beautiful future. So Aquarius can sometimes be stuck as a fixed sign in the past experience that brings you a feeling of shame, right? A lot of times Aquarius, and Scorpio is the same way, all the fixed signs, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, we get in our heads and we will replay something rent-free, right? Over and over again. And with Aquarius, it's going to be maybe how you showed up in a community, at work, in a space where people were observing you. And I feel like, this is saying, okay, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for time spent outside of what your true desires were, right? Maybe you didn't have time to be with the kids all the time, or maybe you didn't have the best marriage, or maybe you feel like you've been stuck in this job that is nothing about what you want to do in life, or, your emotions, or whatever the case is. Spirit's saying, you know what? You're human. You're here to have a human experience, and it's part of the growth process. It's part of your evolution. And being in tough situations is the only way that you can experience the abundance that the universe has to offer. You can never go through life only experiencing one polarity. You will experience both sides of the coin. So forgive yourself and allow gratitude to seep into your world, because that is the vibration that'll bring you what you want. All right, and the last card for manifesting this week, what do we have for Aquarius? What can Aquarius manifest, please? The universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and now lead me to compassionately forward with the highest good. And that's it. It's happening for you, not against you. Take this week, take some time to yourself, refocus your goals. Don't allow others and their jealousy, negativity, anything to block you, right? You do have some unexpected financing coming your way, and Spirit is saying when that drops on your lap, make sure to be mindful with it, because you don't have all the information to make necessary decisions just yet. I do see a move ahead for many of you between August and even through the months of October, all right? And so not part of the weekly reading, but it is coming through. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much. And that ends the air sign portion of this experience. So next on to the water signs. I'm going to take a quick moment to look up. We have Cancer, then Scorpio, then Pisces. All right. So I hope everyone is doing well. And I hope that everyone gets a chance to share, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Tell all your friends about this channel. I love you guys. You guys are the best. I really have had quite the week and the month with rebuilding my studio. So I'm so thankful for those of you that have chimed in and still supported me as I've restructured the stuff. So let me see who's up there. Hey, Joanne. Hello, hello. Guys, I love the comments. I love that everyone's here. Thank you so much. All right, water signs. Let me get a drink. And guys, feel free to chat it up. It makes people come into the room, and it's very, very helpful to help the message get out there. So, the more that we chat, hit that like button, all of the things, the more that YouTube pushes it. And then we can get a whole lively bunch in here, something I'd really love to see. So that is actually my future goal while I reshuffle these for the water signs. This is my future goal, is to actually do the weekly readings live stream, because it's I don't know, I enjoy communing with people. And then, depending on how this goes, probably add a love reading and then a Scorpio bonus where I will do the live tarot readings with a minimum donation. All right, guys, let me just shuffle these for my water signs and switch decks. All right, let me just cleanse this. This is a selenite wand that I keep here. Just want to cleanse the energies and bring in my guides for the water signs. All right, Spirit, thank you so much. Let's reset. Okay. Now, what is the theme for Cancer this week? What is the theme for Cancer? We've got Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Ooh, I love this. So this is very much the Wheel of Fortune. And this is a number 5. So some disruption coming your way, potentially. It might just be a change of heart, or again, being in the right place at the right time in terms of your work. So we have Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing, number 5. And let's see how that boils down for Cancer. One second. So show me Cancer's current financial and career situation. Where is Cancer this week? I saw the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Here we've got King of Pentacles, right? So this represents financial success. This represents longevity, right? This is a comfort level in the financials. So I'm also hearing that Cancer has a good, a good nest egg is the word that just came up. So again, maybe not true for everyone, but I hope that's true for you, Cancer. I feel like you've prepared. That's how it comes through, which makes sense because Cancers are very much about the home life and nurturing and sustaining a comfortable home for their family. So it doesn't have to be feminine or masculine, but the energy is here that this is, that this is your responsibility, that you are very much committed to the betterment of your home. And as a result, you work very, very hard. And you are, I'm picking up maybe spreading yourself too thin. There's this energy here as well of like having to pivot your focus, right? And put it more on happiness in addition to, like, there's a balance here that's needed, but we'll see. So what challenges does Cancer have this week? What beliefs or fears are holding Cancer back financially, right? Is there anything that Cancer needs to know? Oh, so the Moon card, you show up in your own reading. Fascinating. All right, Cancer. So again, this is about paying more attention to your needs. Truly, this comes up in every reading for Cancer. I mean, you can go back and look, where have you spread yourself too thin? Where do you need to see, right? Where Cancer needs time, love, space. This is also a life lesson, truly, about being intuitive and leaning into your gut feeling about a situation. I think that you are feeling like things are out of balance in the home life as well as work. And so there's something here that you've been very focused on your money, right? Because it's been maybe a very, take it how it resonates, but I'm picking up that like the home life has been difficult, right? And so it's almost been, work. And so financially things are going okay, but there's this feeling here of underappreciation. So take it how it resonates, may not be for everybody. Yeah, 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So, maybe it's somebody giving you not the best feedback, or you're around a lot of arguing, or you're picking up on people's gossip, something like that. But this is saying, get rid of that energy. It's not for you. Keep going. This is another one where I feel like you don't have all the information you need, and this week brings clarity. All right. Yeah. Actually, these 2 cards, okay, that's too many, but I'm going to take them. They came out together. So let me see. Oh, shit. Yikes. All right, Cancer. So this would be your external influences, like what's affecting your day-to-day, right? So I have the 8 of Swords, right? So this is like feeling stuck, feeling confined. I'm getting this energy of, God, I got to be honest, and this is really intense. I'm getting this like caged animal energy, like you're ready to break out. Yikes. And then I've got the Tower card coming through. So some of you might really just, I just received an image, and I don't even know how to say this. When a bull is being held in the bullpen and like they're ready to go and they just go wild, right? That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're about to break out. And because I've got the Tower card, and this is like on your terms. I think you lose your, let me find a better way to say it. So the Hierophant comes up also. And this is like a calling that happens to you. Again, we just had that full moon in Scorpio yesterday. So this makes total sense that the water signs, because you know what? Not only does Scorpio feel this full moon like it was the death of them, right? God, comment below. I know most of you are Scorpios. Geez, that moon was... But you, Cancer, it's your moon, right? You're the moon sign. So this had you all in your emotions and probably feeling like enough is enough, and you're going to just say how you feel, because this Hierophant is the second number 5 that shows up in your reading, and 5 is about change, disruption, and being adaptable, right? And so I feel like where you have been feeling stuck, you break out of it this week. And it might not feel very comfortable to the people around you, but I see that it's definitely something that's for your betterment, right? This is the week that you take charge. That's what I'm hearing. So hold on. I just saw the Fool card. That was what flipped up. Wow. Let's see if it comes back up again. All right. So show me what steps can Cancer, guys. One moment. What steps can Cancer take? Five of Wands, competition. So this is like fight for what you want, right? You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have uncomfortable conversations. And I'm almost feeling, Cancer, that for some of you, you don't even want to have the conversations. You're going to show people what you mean. That's how it's coming through, because this is not the Five of Swords. This is the Five of Wands. This is a card of action. And this is a card of taking your power back, right? No matter what cost it is. And this is where you say, you know what, I'm not going to work overtime this week. No, you're not going to call me in on my day off. No, I'm not going to allow, you to dictate my only free time this weekend, and we're not going to always do what you want to do. That's how it's coming through, where you just put your foot down and you say, no, I'm going to do what I want. I've earned this paycheck and I'm going to enjoy my money and myself. And that's very different than your normal energy, right? Normally you're very giving and equal give and take, all the things. But I see you just kind of saying, nah, this week I'm going to be about me. And you know what? Yes, be about you. King of Wands. That's exactly right. In the pursuit of excitement, in the pursuit of your vision, in the pursuit of your happiness, right? This is, Knights are really in pursuit. This is basically that you've achieved it and you know how to get it. And it's just about getting back to something that you want, your vision, what makes you happy, and some adventure. And what's the word I'm looking for? This is more or less like this go after what I want energy. And the King of Wands is also very successful in anything that they do. But one of the reasons the King of Wands is so successful is because they are ultra focused on their needs, right? Fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, people can call it all they want, narcissist, self-absorbed, whatever. But we need human beings that focus on a vision that they create, because that's how we get inventors and, all the things. So, I digress. The point is, focus on what you want, make that a reality. It's going to be jarring when you take the leap of faith and say, you know what, I'm going to do what I want and I'm speaking up for myself. But it's exactly the disruption that's needed in your world to push the energies that are blocking you out of the way. That is 100% true. So I want to check here for you and see what we have for the shadow work. Let me look up. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Sun, rising Cancer with a Scorpio moon. Ooh, I like that. I bet you a Scorpio moon would be intense. Jeez. Hold on. Scorpio moon. Who else is a Scorpio moon? Anybody else? That's pretty amazing. I never even thought about what that would be like, because my sun is in Scorpio. All right, number 10, another number 10. What is going on, guys? This week is going to, people think that 10s are endings. And I guess, you could see it that way, but I feel like the end's already happened. And this is like that emergence of you. So number 10, colorless angel, right? Maybe you're feeling exhausted. Maybe you're feeling, which is why the tower moment, right? You don't want to do it anymore. You're being spread too thin. It's okay, right? You're not the only one. It's what's happening out there. People are being forced to wake up and see where the leaks are, meaning like, where are you leaking your energy, and where can you pull your power back and rise as a person whose voice, again, matters in your home, in your work, and where you are. I feel strongly about that. It's coming through that way, that you have for too long sat in the shadows. Oh, I don't love that, Cancer. And I got to say it that's why it's shadow work, right? And for those of you that are like, Stasi, what's shadow work? It's where you got to go in and get the ugly, right? Where are you needing to look at yourself and say, damn, that's not working for me. This says it's about like exhausting yourself, depleting yourself, giving to others ad nauseum, and then leaving nothing for you. It doesn't help. And I'm hearing that the example that others see based on your need to just, how should I put this? It's like you won't walk away from it. You won't consider ending it, changing it, nothing until you have drained every single option. But that is exhausting for you. And it shows the people around you that like, maybe, that's not the best way to live your life, right? You have to find a balance. And I feel that for you this week, it's going to be about focusing on what you want. So colorless angel, get that color back into your cheeks, into your life, into your world. Allow yourself the expression. What is the freedom of expression? That's the other thing. Remember how I said that caged animal mentality? Was that you guys? Yeah. And I feel like that's it. It's like you're in the cocoon phase. Fascinating. I'm also getting, I don't know where many of you live, but I live in Maryland, the United States, and we are having like a cicada situation. We have 2 broods that are about to come out in June. And that's what I'm feeling. Like your birthday month is upon us, like June, July. And I feel like you're going to be coming out full swing. So, and I feel like that it really starts, the freedom chapter of your experience is like taking flight right now. So let me know if that resonates with you. And I hope so, because you guys have been coming up for a while now about needing to switch things up. It says slow down. To avoid burnout, literally the theme of your reading, don't do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life, Cancer. So slow down, right? Slow down and make sure that what you're doing day in and day out is in alignment with your purpose. And your purpose, by the way, is not to exhaust yourself and live yourself for others to the point that you forget who you are. Think about it. What do you like to do with your spare time? If you can't answer that, you're doing too much for other people. What's your favorite food? If you haven't had that in a while, you're doing too much for other people, right? What's your favorite day of the week and where do you like to spend your time? Is it Wednesdays at the library? When was the last time you did that? Again, if it's been too long, you're spreading yourself too thin. This week, I want you to focus one day this week, Cancer, one day for you. What are you going to do with that? Sleep, do nothing? Maybe not. Go seize the moment and do something that only you like. Go be in that energy. It will change the frequency of your week and you will feel so much better. All right. What else do we have for Cancer? Last card, please. Hello. This reads, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. One step at a time, right? You don't have to worry about the biggest picture ahead. Just one step at a time, as long as it's moving you towards something that you want, right? And you don't have to do it all in one day, Cancer. But little steps towards your happiness, little steps towards knowing. The other image I'm getting, remember how I said caged animal? I'm feeling that for some of you, even when that door opens, that cage door opens, it's this feeling of now where do I go? And if you don't know that answer, it's time, right? It's time to investigate because this is a year of rebuilding you. That's how it's coming through for Cancer, truly. All right, let me switch these cards out. Scorpio is next. All right. Thank you, Cancer, for your time. I hope you stick around and listen to your other signs. All right, Scorpio. I'm going to take a big sip before I get into this one. Woo, child. This month, April was a shit show. All right. Who's there? Hey, Annie. Hello, everyone. All right, so let's get into Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Main theme for... Come on. You can tell I'm a Scorpio. I already have an attitude. Why? I digress. Scorpio. Welcome. Number 56. The number 5 is a number of disruption, and the number 6 is harmonious union. Together, that's going to give us 11, gateway to freedom. The obstacles is our first card, the wall. Perfect. All right. What obstacles does, what do we have this week? Come on. Let me get my attitude in check. Like, why? Why do we start off with that shit? All right, so obstacles. So what is Scorpio's current landscape for finances, career, general message? Hey. Three of Pentacles. I love this. Okay, listen. So this makes sense. It's also in our astrology where working with other people is going to be beneficial, co-collaborating. And I say that a lot, but this is for real this week. So many of us had big downloads come over the month of April, right? Like make changes to your business, make tweaks. You know, my own personal, my own journey is being clearly reflected on this channel where I keep making tweaks to how to better reach my audience, right? How to bring in my soul tribe vibe, right? There's no way I just resonate with Scorpio, 0% chance. It's about getting this algorithm to work for me so I can reach the masses. So I feel like there's something there for all of us about like working things out, tinkering with the idea that we have, right? Tweaking that class you want to build, tweaking the hours you post, right? Assuming you're in the creator lifestyle or something of that nature where you have your own flow. If that does not apply for you, then the other way I see this is two ways. One, you could be getting a job well done, right? Like maybe people are noticing you for the work that you do, period. And this is a time, Three of Pentacles, where it's like, hey, Scorpio, you're killing it. Good for you. We're proud of you, all the things you've done. And they want to talk to you about maybe how did you get there? How did you do it? Some of you actually might get interviewed for something. It could be a job, but I feel like somebody wants to know more about how you achieved your success or how you got to where you are one way or another. Three of Pentacles, English. Three of Pentacles can also be about mentorship, right? Helping others. You could be a mentor or a mentee. Even a teacher of some sort. But in terms of finances, this says that, look, you know, you're being recognized for the work that you do. I see, Scorpio, that you put your heart and soul in what you do. And as a Scorpio, that is 100% true. So I just saw the Lovers card pop up, but this flew out. Hold on, Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is saying, okay, maybe your current block is like maybe not feeling confident in the different... No, let me say this. I am getting this feeling of apprehension, right? Feeling like I have these ideas, but exactly how do I get it done? Little things like for me, it was even something as simple as like the lighting, the internet. And those things seem simple, but they're not when you're the person trying to figure it out on your own. So we go back to Three of Pentacles. Like, you don't have to do it on your own. Some of you and some of us don't even know what we need to ask for the assistance. So this is about just Eight of Pentacles, taking some time to do the research, to investigate more about how to get to where you want. And I feel like that is probably the obstacle, right? It's about like you are so close into launching your idea into a vision, a permanent vision, that it's now like, okay, you've made these tweaks, you've made some concessions, I feel. And I say concessions because maybe the tweaks that you made weren't exactly your original vision, right? But I feel like just taking the time to invest in yourself, actually. And like, I'm hearing, how should I put this? This energy is coming through, like, don't focus on how anybody else does what they do. So if you're, I have to use a creator, for example. So if you're a creator, like, yeah, other people might do things in a way that's successful for them, but don't change your vibe to a point where you're not yourself anymore, right? So you may have gotten recent feedback or had conversations, right? Let's go back to this Three of Pentacles, that maybe somebody gave you information that wasn't the most uplifting, right? But we just had that full moon in Scorpio. So it's that energy of like, okay, that didn't feel great, but maybe I should examine some of my my ways of doing things. So for example, I had people blow me up on my channel because I didn't do X, Y, or Z. I mean, you name it, who cares? But in all the madness of the comments that I've gotten over the last month, as I was trying to look for a new way to put out my content, buried in all that were some really good ideas, albeit I don't know that I would ever read those comments again, but buried in there were little gems. And I feel like that might be the obstacle, like going through the shit to get to the diamond. That was the worst analogy. Let's keep going. Sorry. All right, Scorpio, you know how it is. Oh, what's this? Who's this? Yes. You know how I feel about the Queen of Wands. Thank gods. All right, so the Queen of Wands, she's coming through in our opportunities. And what this is about being magnetic and things coming your way because you're in alignment, right? So this is what I'm saying. Like, don't try to curb yourself just based on face value of other people's opinions or feedbacks. But at the same time, it is going to be important to check, how should I put this? You're going to have to rely on feedback of others. Okay, just take it how it resonates. You're going to have to rely on other people's feedback, and it's not going to come in the way that you want it. It's not going to be sweet and nice or whatever, or probably even accurate. But the bottom line is that, in all of that is something worth excavating and using. And I feel like you're in this position where you're going to get both amazing people coming towards you and opportunities, but you're also going to get unwanted advances, unwanted opportunities, right? So this is a week of discernment is how it's coming through. And you don't have to take, every opportunity that first of all, just because it shows up at you doesn't mean that it's the best thing for you. So you're going to, again, more discernment about where you spend your energy and time, because I feel like you're going to be attracting all kinds this week, actually. Hold on. So what does Scorpio need to do right now to improve their situation? I just heard keep going. And I know that I say that all the time, but there's something here about Scorpios feeling like I can't do it anymore. And I mean, I got there as well. I had my breaking point this week where I was like, I can't do this. I can't keep doing hours and hours. It's not healthy for me. And I just had a meltdown. And then I rebuilt overnight and I thought, nope, I can do it differently. So it suits me better. And it's that kind of energy, right? Like, be real with yourself where you are feeling pushed to a place of discomfort so that you can say, okay, this isn't wonderful for me. I don't love this environment. I'm here because it was a catalyst, and then walk away if you have to and rebuild, right? So what is the advice here? What steps can Scorpio take? These two came out and I'm going to take them together. So I've got the Five of Wands coming through with the Death card. So, this is competition and arguing and disruption and all the things, but this is the rebirth process. So the advice here is stand up for what you want, right? You're magnetic. You are attractive right now. You are attracting what you want in life, and that's going to cause disruption. Not everybody gets their way, but you do. You do, because you see that even when things are coming through and they're not exactly what you wanted, it's working for you, right? You might be in this business partnership with someone. You might be in a relationship with someone, and it's all of the things initially. And then it turns to be not in alignment with who you are. Well, then you've got to say as much. You've got to course correct is the word I'm looking for, right? And transform the situation into something that resonates with who you are. And that's of value to you is the other thing, right? Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Hold on. Who flipped up? Ten of Pentacles. Excellent. So that's the card. So it was the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, right? So bottom of the deck was the Queen of Pentacles. Coming in next is the Ten of Pentacles, saying, look, if you take this time now to address these obstacles, perceived or real, because if they're perceived, they're real for you, and you seek out, right, a mentor, or you really, let's just say you seek out a mentor, or, you start working with other people and you focus on, right, Eight of Pentacles, you focus on refining that idea that you have. Queen of Wands, it's things are working out for you. And it might not feel comfortable, right? It might feel like completely different than what the hell you had been working on all this damn time. But look, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe what you had been working on all this time would have depleted you of energy that you need to experience other areas of life. And so, some of you might be feeling like, damn, I just spent all this time, on this project or building or creating, and now I've got to pivot. Well, yeah, because had you stuck with your original plan, maybe you wouldn't have the energy to sustain that, or maybe it wouldn't be as profitable as if you went out on your own. So wherever you're finding yourself in an energy of like not finding your path, it's because you need to create your path, no matter what that looks like. Because, anyone can do anything for money one way or the other. I mean, truly, and now it's about what do you want to do versus what you are doing. But when it comes down to finances, it's not necessarily that the opportunities aren't there, but it's what aligns for you. And if you don't see the opportunity that you want, it's time to create it. Because that's the other thing. Scorpios are super, super able to make what they want happen. So what is this? Oh shit, Scorpio, no. This actually reads, this is your shadow work, and this makes sense. This reads number 25, and it says fated to suffer, right? Remember how the first card was obstacles? And remember how I said this full moon in Scorpio that we just had yesterday has us feeling some sort of way, purging, right? I'm thinking, because this has come up for many people, that energy of like, this is just how I'm meant to be. I'm not meant to be in relationship. I'm meant to be always struggling. I'm clearly meant to always be stuck in this job. No, you have to work past that, work through it, like sit in that energy and say, where does this bullshit belief come from? Where do I believe that I'm meant to be stuck here? Is it because that's all I know? Has your algorithm basically fucked you because you don't know how to get out of it? Maybe you're just waking up to the idea that you're an algorithm, that you bring about what you think about, right? Literally turn the page, turn the channel, turn the station, turn it. Start hearing things that are positive, right? Start hearing things, start investigating people who have succeeded in the arena, in the niche that you're interested in, whatever that looks like, and get motivated and literally turn off the noise, because no one is destined to suffer. No one is destined to live a life of lackluster. We are in the universe, and the universe is truly abundant. So lots of messages coming in there for you to keep going and push through this stagnation almost. I've got slow down, and this came up for, I think it was Cancer. No, could it have been? I'm not sure, guys. It reads slow down. To avoid burnout, do not do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life, right? You've been working really, really hard to move across the country, right? To go help a family member, to switch up your vibe and provide more stability for your family. Like all of these things are happening to Scorpios. And wherever it is that you've put your energy this week really is about like a bit of exhaustion, a bit of like pivoting and gratitude, right? Just showing gratitude for the experience that you had that needs to be pivoted, if that makes sense, right? I've got manifesting is the creative process of aligning with the energies of the universe to co-create an experience that elevates my spirit and the spirit of the world. So, one more time. Manifesting is the creative process of aligning with the energy of the universe to co-create an experience that elevates my spirit and the spirit of the world. I love this because basically, right, when you are creating in the universe, you then become the co-creator of your reality, right? You are contributing to the betterment of society. That comes back. That comes back at you. And if you want to align with the energy of abundance, the first thing you must do is align with the frequency of gratitude. That came to me today in a meditation. So, you always hear gratitude is the right attitude, 100%, but there's a reason for it, right? When you want love, the frequency of desire is what you need. But when you want abundance, the frequency of gratitude is what you need. So you have to show the universe that although you have hit obstacles, although things have been difficult, although, you were poor, you were rich, you lost it all, you gained it all, whatever, right? Whatever it is. Gratitude for that experience. Thank you, universe, for crafting such an amazing, difficult, right, experience for me to learn how to get to the next level. So something there, Scorpio. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. On to the next batch. Aries. My pen has dried because the cap fell on the ground in a place that I cannot get it because, well, I'm wearing a dress. And that is a different program that I do not subscribe to. All right. That literally says Aries. It reads Aries. And I know that that looks busted, but that's because we're at the portion of this experience where that's where we are. It is going on for a minute. Let me try these cards. Aries. All right, Aries. How's everybody doing? Let me look up. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Feel free. Hey, Teresa. Thank you for coming. Thank you, guys. Oh, so many cards. All right, guys. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, not to miss another live again. Also, please drop some comments below. I do respond to each and every one of them. And you must be a subscriber to work with us in the live chat. That's just the best way I knew how to gatekeep, or not gatekeep, that's not the word, is it? How to kind of filter some things out, because some of these chats were getting wild. So I also added a moderator or two, and I did not know this was going to run this long. So Annie, you don't have to stay for as long as you agreed to. All right, guys, let's see. So Aries, let's go. All right. This is the Witch's Tarot, one of my faves. I just saw the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Let me see. Your theme for this week is Moon Maiden, New Beginnings, number 41, which reduces to what? 5. This is the week of disruption, clearly. Don't we have Pluto in retrograde this week too, right? It's more than just this week, but it goes into retrograde, I think, on the 1st. So, number 41, Moon Maiden, New Beginnings happening for you, Aries, right? Lots of changes coming through. So what is the current energy for Aries? We've got Page of Pentacles. So pages are very grounded. They're practical. They approach life and with curiosity. Also, this is an opportunity here for learning something new, right? And taking a new approach, which makes sense because you do have the Moon Maiden coming in. And I just saw 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Pardon me. So what challenges does Aries have this week? Hanged Man. Hanged Man, maybe you need to look at something differently, get a new fresh perspective on your finances and your career. Give me 1 second. I need to take a sip. So the Hanged Man is hanging from the Tree of Knowledge. And it's like a moment of enlightenment where things really start to become way more clear to you about where you belong and about where you want to put your energy and your resources into. I'm also hearing that if you're thinking about moving, hang back for a minute, and maybe August for Aries is a better time. Again, this is just intuitive. Don't let tarot be your only source of guidance, right? But pardon me. It is coming through that would be a much better opportunity for you than if you were to rush it right now. I don't know, that's coming through like some of you are feeling like you've got to get out of the situation you're in, but take a moment. Take a moment and think on that. There's something else coming your way, more stability coming through. I just saw the Star card as well, so let's see how that comes out for you. What opportunities will Aries have this week? What opportunities are available for Aries this week? I see the Ace of Wands, right? So this is a brand new adventure, an opportunity coming through for you that's going to be very creative. Wands are action power cards, right? And this is saying, okay, maybe you try something different this week. Maybe you focus more on things that bring you excitement, right? Ace of Wands, and I know this is a career reading, but it's also general, right? This could be a new sexual adventure, something new coming your way. again, aces are very, very good. So this is coming through as an opportunity, something unexpected coming your way this week. And it's something that, again, the best way I can say unexpected excitement, not like a tower moment, right? But this is like an opportunity that you just didn't see, and one that you can't refuse, quite frankly. That's the other thing, an opportunity you cannot refuse this week. Strength card. So Leo energy showing up. This is, what steps can you take to make things better this week financially for you? It's about like facing your demons. Like this is another card where say yes. I forget who else had that this reading already, but someone else had this say yes to everything that comes your way. And of course, yes, some signs need to have discernment, but I feel like this is a week of opportunity for you. This is also like believing that you can do it, believing that you're worthy, believing that you're able, believing that your voice matters, which isn't necessarily an issue for Aries, right? You're very expressive and determined, but perhaps you've received recent feedback and you've maybe scaled back some. That's okay, right? We've all received a lot of feedback. I was just saying that about Scorpio, but I feel like, you could be dealing with a Leo, but more specifically, I feel like this is about facing your challenges and just saying, you know what, I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to allow myself the ability to fall flat on my face. That's what it is. Like, let go of the control of perfection. Ooh. Aries, let go of the control for perfection. And I heard the strangest comment. Then my mom used to say this to me, and she's one of my guides, so I'm going to say it. It was like, there's no perfect time to get pregnant. In Spanish, it sounds super different. The translation sucks. But basically, like you can't wait for perfect timing. The universe has what the universe has in its blueprint for you. And yes, it's a choose your own adventure, but some things are fated. And so don't wait for protection. Well, if you're trying to get pregnant, that would be, I digress. Don't wait for perfection, right? Get started on your vision, take chances, right? Don't be afraid to go out on a limb and do something that hasn't been done before. You're an innovator. That's also coming through. Some of you are really thinking about, I just got like invention energy. So you are very creative. If you are considering, I'm hearing like patent. So this is very specific. This has to be for somebody watching. I'm hearing like a patent. I don't know how that's going to look now that the universe is changing and we have open source technology. I feel like patents are going to look different. So there's something here to investigate because there's something that you're creating that hasn't been done before. I'm hearing it's going to be very successful. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm not making this up. So, and this is the second 8. When you decide to just face your fears, right, then you start crafting it. So 8 of Pentacles, very focused on their desires, very focused on how to make it happen. And it's like you get this inspiration, right? You're like, yes, I'm going to do it. But how? I'm scared. No, I'm going to do it. And then it's like, yeah, I'm going to figure it out. So keep going, Aries. There's this energy here of pivoting. New beginnings are coming for you. You're going to have to get curious about how to make this happen, right? That page energy is very youthful and excited energy. And so it's all about just taking another look at how it can be done, allowing yourself the okay to fall flat on your face, although I don't think you will. I got to be honest. You might have to pivot like Scorpio did, right? You might have to make some changes. But this is all systems go. This is things really working out in your favor. Again, don't wait for perfection. Don't allow yourself limited thinking, right? Like let go of that. Allow yourself the freedom to fuck up. Excuse my French, but why do people say that? Excuse my French. As a person who's been to France before, I don't remember them doing all that. Anyway, I digress. This is what happens when you go live and you don't know how long it's going to take. And you're thinking, wow, it's going to be a long live. So maybe I'll pivot how this goes next week. All right. What's the shadow work for Aries? We have, what is this? Perchance to dream, number 28. 28 reduces to 10. 2 is about relationships, and 8 is about material abundance. So allow yourself to dream big, limitless, right? Allow your ideas to take flight, right? Allow yourself the ability to dream big. I feel strongly that you're in a position, Aries, to really take a turn this week. And I feel like May in general, the month of May, is going to bring into, it's going to bring more clarity, right, for your financial situation. That's the best way I can put it. May is going to be a very abundant month, but this week specifically is going to be about you making some really tough decisions to kind of lean into the difficulties of it all. And for some of you, I'm hearing like there might be, how should I put this? If you've been not maybe as mindful with your bills as you had been previously because you've been busy or whatever, or you've kind of pushed it to the side, this would be a week to close all of that up. I'm hearing that. So, you don't want to get something small like a parking ticket or something like that turning into something where like your car gets repoed, because that's literally what I just heard. Take it how it resonates. This could be for anyone listening on any sign. If you're still here and you have something unpaid, that has the ability to turn into something major this week. Wow, this came up for Aquarius, and I have shuffled the hell out of these cards. Forgive yourself. Don't become a hostage to the past by berating yourself for your choices, Aries. Make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving towards a beautiful future. And I believe I am worthy of feeling good, right? So believe that you can achieve it and it will come your way, right? You have to allow yourself the freedom to make mistakes and then learn from it and be grateful for those experiences. That is literally what the universe wants for us. They want us to say, okay, you are the human being that decided to come here on earth, and you're the one that said that you needed to, ascend and make your soul all the things, right? So now what are you going to do? You're going to do the work? Of course you are. You're already doing it. Now, after you do the work, instead of having sour grapes, this is for everybody, right? How can you say, all right, universe, thank you for that lesson. That was divinely crafted. What a show that was. Take it how it resonates, but it makes a difference. All right, Sagittarius. Let's do this. All right, Sag, we're going to go with these cards here. Hey. All right, Sagittarius. Got so many cards. How's everybody doing? Gosh, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. All right, the Watchers, transpersonal, right? So this is number 6. Number 6 is when you are in divine union, right? Harmonious union. The Watchers is basically, you're not alone. You're being divinely guided, ancestral healing, right? Things are working out for you. So let's see. And I feel like it's also about being divinely guided. That's the truth. So what do we have for Sagittarius this week? Again, this is for April 28th through May 4th. All right, I've got the Queen of Cups coming through as your current position with the 5 of Swords as challenges. So when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances or anything general, when the Queen of Cups shows up, she's very nurturing. She's got a deep understanding of other people's needs and what they want, and like very empathetic, right? So I feel like you're in this energy of like, yeah, I understand what you're saying. And yeah, I understand that you want this out of me, but 5 of Swords, that isn't really fair to me. And I feel like that's what's going on, Sagittarius. Like maybe someone's taking it, or you feel taken advantage of, right? You feel like, you're not getting the whole story, or people are just kind of, I feel like you're being overworked and undervalued. That's what's coming through. Overworked and undervalued. And not only that, Sagittarius, but you're already like 1 foot out the door is how it's coming through. Like you're already considering doing something much different than where you are currently. All right, so what opportunities are going to come towards Sagittarius this week? I've got the Seven of Wands, right? So as far as opportunities, this might be a situation where you need to make things happen, right? Go after what you want. Seven of Wands is about building boundaries, but it's also about fighting for what you want. And if you're in a situation, especially in the workplace, where you are feeling undervalued, overworked, you're not feeling like you're getting your what is it? Like you're not getting compensated fairly, all those things, you need to speak up about it. And you need to say, okay, well, you know what? If you're going to pay me for X amount of hours a week, that's literally all you're going to get out of me. And that needs to be okay. Because they are going to take advantage of your kindness. They're going to take advantage of your desire to complete tasks, right? And so this is an energy of like, nope, if that's what you're going to pay me, this is what I'm going to work, no more, no less, That's how it comes through. The World card. So there's a completion here to you over giving. This is the step that you can take, is to kind of change, right? The trajectory of where you are. Because, for example, if you are feeling in your current environment that you're being overworked and undervalued, the idea that everyone around you is going to change is a little low. But what you, on the other hand, could do is you could change your circumstances, right? And this may look like a new job. This may look like just a new career path altogether, right? You might even be considering moving like far from where you are. And, maybe you find a career that takes you across the world. It is really coming through that way, which is very different than what I would have expected. But that might really be what Sagittarius is going through, right? This need to kind of shake shit up is how it's coming through. Shake shit up, get outside of what you've been doing. That's a real situation coming through for the collective. So what happens? Whoa. King of Wands, right? This is King of Wands keeps showing up for everybody. So if you decide to take control of this wheel and move forward, right, and complete a chapter and just start something new, this is really you showing up also. This is fire sign showing up in your reading. This is about being able to manifest your vision. I feel like a lot of you are actually going to take a bold step and change the course of your life completely. So this is how it's coming through. Let's say you work in a job that suited you because that's what you went to school for, and that's how you ended up getting in that career field. But then all of a sudden you want to go do mission work, or you want to go travel the world and save animals. I don't know. That's truly something that many of you, not just some of you, because it's really coming through, are going to say, you know what? That's true. I want to travel the world, and I want to make a difference, and I want to do volunteer. I'm getting humanitarian work, right? It might be something that's calling you. So even if it's something that you're not going to do full time, for example, right? Maybe you're like me, you're older, your lifestyle doesn't allow for that kind of adventure. There's something here about you still giving back to community to balance out this feeling of being undervalued in your day-to-day career. So take that how it resonates. All right. Oh, hey, the shadow work for you is revenge. This came through. It was Aquarius. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, that was the very first, it was the third reading I did. But this speaks to revenge. If you're feeling some sort of way, right, towards someone, or you feel like it's coming your way, the best thing to do is pivot, right? Don't get involved in this energy, because when you go after someone, you're really going after a part of yourself. That's a very esoteric thought process, but truly we're all fractals. We're all part of each other, right? And so when you go after another human being and you go after, that mindset of oh, I hope this happens to them because they deserve it, you're literally causing that to come towards you, right? So the best thing you can do is wish someone enlightenment and let their dark night of the soul be just as painful, as impactful as yours was for you, and then release it. Don't allow your energy to get wrapped in somebody else's demise or well-being, because truly that drains you either way. All right. And we've got release your critical voices within. When a critical inner voice says, I am not enough, I am too sensitive, immediately counter it with, this is not true. So control your thinking, Sagittarius. Control what you put out in the universe, because your microphone is always on and you do bring about what you think about. So this week is going to bring about this need to stand up for what you want, even if it is uncomfortable, right? This need to say where it is that you feel you're being undervalued valued and where you can show up differently, right? If for whatever reason you don't have the ability to change your work processes today, what you can do is add to your day-to-day environment something that brings you joy, something that makes you feel complete, and add that to your day and see how your life changes, right? So I think it's going to go very, very well for you, Sagittarius, but this week is going to be about standing up for yourself, very much like Cancer's reading. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. I wish you the best this week. And next we have Leo, and then we will go on to the earth signs. All right, Leo the lion. I'm a Leo rising. So let's see how that works out. And again, guys, as I said before, when you're doing astrology, and my readings in the future will have more astrology in them. When you are doing astrology, you want to pay attention to your rising sign. It's going to be the dominant energy. And then you want to go to your sun sign, then your moon sign. So I do have a lot of posts about how those interact and what they mean for you. So make sure to look out for those things on Instagram, Facebook, all of the places, right? So, all right, Leo. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time and energy. Don't forget to drop some comments in the comment box below. I truly am grateful for all of it. All right, it does help my channel grow, and the more comments that you drop, the ability for this video to reach others will expand. So thank you. All right, what do we have for Leo? Gathering around and the power of community. I love this. Number 26. So 2 is a number of relationship and 6 is a number of harmonious union. So where can you find yourself more at ease? Where can you find yourself in a place of, feeling home? And it's saying, change about your environment, get around community, right? Get outside, do something exciting for yourself. And I'm also hearing this is going to give you an opportunity to be creative, something very important to Leos. So I'm actually, in my mind's eye, seeing a community event, like a fair, right? And not a fair with rides, not that, like a fair, a community gathering. I don't know. This could be like a market or a community fair, something like that. But I do see something like that with the chance encounter. So let me narrow it down because I'm really getting a clear vision. This is a neighborhood. What is this? I don't want to say flea market, but like garage sale. There we go. It's like a neighborhood garage sale. Thank you. And so if for some reason any of you watching this or have that coming up in May, go to the garage sale, even if you're not selling shit. There's something here about you having a chance encounter with someone in the neighborhood that you would have otherwise not seen. And I hate to say this, Leo, not I hate to say it, but during this reading, it's not about career and finance. That particular message came through. If you are looking for love, there's somebody in your neighborhood, right, that is for you. Take it out, resonates. All right, now let's get into it. Current situation for Leo. Hell yes. Oh, I needed to see something good, like something really amazing. Here we go. The sun. Current situation, things are really going well for you financially, right? Lots of possibilities available to you, and liberation is how it's coming through. And then I've got the 4 of Swords, right? What is holding you back from maybe having all of the enjoyment of this? Maybe it's that you've worked really hard to get it and you're exhausted at this point. So there's something here about taking a time out to regroup, right? Regroup. The sun is also, your ruler. So there's an energy here of freedom and allowing yourself to be super expressive and creative and stepping into that, but you do need to take a time out. I feel like you've had a lot of changes in the last year, Leo, is how it's coming through. And this month in May is going to be about simmering things down just a little bit, because as we approach your season, right, you're going to need to have some energy for that, is how it's coming through. All right, so let's see what opportunities are coming towards Leo. I've got 2 cards coming through. I've got the Knight of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So you could be in a position where you benefit from someone else's generosity this week. The Knight of Swords is going to represent moving towards something very, very quickly because you have all the information, right? You understand what's ahead of you. And it's almost like someone says, hey, Leo, listen, you want to go do XYZ with me? You know, and when I say that, it's because, look, you have this 4 of Swords here. So this could be, I mean, I know this is supposed to be more of a financial message, but the way it's coming through is like you need a break, actually, from all of the heavy work that you've been doing. And it's like someone comes and says, hey, Leo, I want to take you somewhere. Let's go explore something different. So this reading is really coming through more or less like you need a timeout. You need to have more balance in your life as well financially. So a random message, but one that's coming through. If you are always the person that is paying, right, for an experience, right? This is really specific, but like if you're always paying or you're always the generous one, like allow yourself the ability to be around others who can meet you where you are and also treat you, right? So there's something here about your financial give and take. Allow yourself to be in the receiving portion of this is what I'm hearing. Okay. 1 second. All right, let's see. What steps can Leo take this week? I just heard keep your eyes and ears open for unexpected information. It's almost, it comes through as like gossip, but maybe you needed to, let me look. Too many cards came through, but I'm going to take them. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have some gossip come your way or like a tidbit of information that you did not know about that changes things because it's coming through as the 5 of Wands, right? This is like, I'm really feeling that. And your friends, 3 of Cups, and then the King of Wands. I don't know. I feel like somebody's talking maybe negatively about you because you are, I don't know, getting your way. You're getting all the things, right? Things are going well for you. You've got opportunity knocking at your door. You are taking a break, right? You are doing you. That's how it comes through. King of Wands, right? This is the same thing Sagittarius had. So it's that energy of like, I'm going to do what I need to do to better myself because you are earning it, right? This Sun card is saying that you've got, you know, all eyes on you. You've got the energy. You've got the desire, the will, the foundation to get what you want. And I just feel like Leo's in this energy of like, finally, things are really starting to work out. And it hasn't been easy, right? It's been one thing after the other. So you really do need to take some time to just rest and release. Let others take care of you for as much as you've been taking care of everyone around you, right? Allow that energy to come back your way. You are going to find out information, Knight of Swords, that changes things for you. And maybe within your friend group, maybe you find yourself releasing someone, right, of your life. And that's okay. That's okay. That is exactly how it's coming through. So it could be somebody in your work, but then again, these are also general messages that will come through. Not everything's about the career sector. But Leo, that's what I'm picking up for you this week. You find out a tidbit of information that puts you in the know. And as a result, you pivot some. You do need to take some time out for yourself this week and pay attention to what's happening around you. Like I said, you're going to come across a nugget of info about someone in your friend group. And I also feel like when you do find that information out, you keep it to yourself. It's like you keep your hands close and then you just move differently around them. And that's okay. That's okay. All right, shadow work this week. We've got number 14, hiding your true self, right? And it could be this energy that because I saw the Sun card show up, you stopped hiding. You stopped hiding and you're letting your freak flag fly, right? You're doing you and you're allowing yourself to be all of the things. You stop sending in your representative. That bothers people because you've become confident in your weirdness. You've become, the dare to be different energy. You've embraced it. And that makes other people upset because you're not afraid to go against the grain, right? And you're shining yourself, right? You're allowing yourself the freedom. And so keep going, right? Number 14 reduces to what? Number 5. This keeps coming up for the collective. This is a week of change, being adaptable, going with the flow, but like don't get yourself stuck in any one way of being because things are changing and you need this, Leo. You need some time to yourself. You need to get away from the negativity, right? You need to enjoy your successes, right? And allow yourself to bask in the happiness that you've created is how it comes through. All right. Watch for the cosmic wink. Magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at play in your life. All right, Leo, keep the faith alive. Things are coming out for you. Pay attention, right, to the numbers, the synchronicities. But again, pay attention to not just what people say, but what they show you. Pay attention because I'm feeling like there's something there this week for you. So truth comes to the surface, Leo. Let's see what that looks like for you. Woo! I'm going to take a drink. I'm going to look up, and then we're moving on to the earth signs. How's everybody doing? All right. How's everyone feeling this week? What is the story, y'all? Tell me something good. Have you guys felt this this need to shift direction in your life, right? So we're going to do Taurus first. Taurus, happy birthday, Taurus. This is your season. Hearts and money for Taurus. This is your season and things are happening. You've got a lot of energy in your sign this week. So let's go ahead and let me just shuffle some of these real quick. All right, Taurus, how's it going for you? Huh? You guys enjoying your birthday, going on adventures, doing anything exciting? Changing jobs, changing friend groups. I actually just heard that too. Some of you are like meeting new friends. I actually just got this image, Taurus, of like, I don't even know what this is called. Frisbee? I don't know. I just saw like being outside and playing like, I think it's called disc golf. Listen, I don't play it. I don't know. Very specific. Number 42. Guys, we're getting that a lot. All right, so this reads Netcaster. Preparations come into fruition. And Taurus, your readings have been about money, have been about starting your own business, has been the major theme for you guys honestly, 2024. Has been a lot about like building your vision, going out on your own, learning something new, also being in business with others. So let's check the financials and the general message for Taurus this week. I've got your current position, King of Wands. So again, the King of Wands is all about bringing things into material form, very successful and a visionary, but they're focused on their vision, right? So this is, again, I feel like you're breaking away from the pact, like you're breaking away from something that was comfortable for you, right? In search of something more. I'm getting that 8 of Cups energy. You want more. And I feel like you're not only are you going to go after it, but it's going to be successful. Like I really want you guys, Taurus especially, it's so strong that it's the fixed signs. I don't know. So Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. There's something about the fixed signs going through a huge metamorphosis this year where it's like, because we're fixed, right? I'm a Scorpio. So we're fixed and we get very comfortable in what works for us. And this is that year of like, screw it, just because it's comfortable doesn't mean it's what's the best for me, right? There's a lot of energy going into you pivoting. And like, I know I've said that for everyone, but literally everyone is pivoting, like not in the same way, but so I've got the 3 of Swords came up more than anything else. So this is like an internal fear. And it's maybe about feeling like, can I do it? Is it going to be successful? Maybe in the past, especially if you've worked with others in the past or you've tried to build a vision in the past and like you feel that either people were being dishonest or not having your best interest in mind, or you were like lied to. There's something here that in the past you feel like you haven't been able to trust the people around you with your vision, with your financial ideas, right? And this is very different. I feel like you're overcoming that Because like I said, in the past, where you haven't seen the path you want, now you're creating it. And so it's your rules, right? And so Spirit says release limiting beliefs about what had happened. Like just because it happened before doesn't mean it's going to happen again. So if you tried to launch something in the past, right, and you weren't as successful as you thought you should be, try it again, right? Again, universe is changing, right? Keep going. There's something here, especially for Taurus, about reaching out on your own and making things happen differently. So let me keep going and see what we have. I've got the Star card, Aquarius energy. So this is about your opportunities. And this is about a few things. One, 17 reduces to the number 8. 8 is about material success and abundance. The Star card also represents having all eyes on you, but also being vulnerable, right? And again, I think Aries had this, allow yourself to fuck up. So what if it doesn't work out exactly how you thought the first time or the second time or the third time, right? Don't be so fixed in your energy that you can't roll with the punches, right? It's okay. That's what I'm hearing. It's okay. And even Taurus, if somebody did 3 of Swords you again, right? If somebody did lie, cheat, steal, it's already happened to you before. Now you're smarter and wiser for it and you get through it, right? It's almost like you're healed past that. I feel like the opportunity here is where somebody recognizes you for your talents and might call you to work with them. I've seen that a lot. Like maybe you want to start your own thing, but in you talking to others about it, which is something you generally don't like to do, right? I feel that now that you decide to speak about it and be about it, someone says, hey, Taurus, I already know how to do that. And I'm looking for someone to help me. You want to come try? Might be a catalyst there. So, this is a good week to talk to others about your visions and just to be open, right? Be vulnerable, because like I'm seeing the Queen of Wands in my mind, where it's like you attract what you want because you are becoming about it. Like you're all about it. Let's see. What action can Taurus take this week to be more financially successful? I've got Page of Pentacles. So pages, again, are very grounded in their approaches to something, right? But they're also very curious, and they take the time to research it, to figure it out, to understand how it works. And I'm telling you, for those of you that are building a business or branching out on your own, this is all about getting your ducks in a row. Literally, like figure out how to coin your business, figure out how to do the spreadsheets, whatever it is, right? Figure out what tools are available to you to bring in your vision. If you are working for someone else, right, and you're helping build their vision, I feel like this is about learning how to make your responsibilities more streamlined and easier for you. There are, I feel like some of you may have an experience where your career path, they start using like more of the tools, the technology. It's going to make your job easier. But the other thing I'm hearing is that as responsibilities are shifting for you in your career sector, you need to be very clear with your employer, if you're working with someone else, what is now expected of you, and do you still agree? So, for example, let's say your purpose at your job was to edit papers. I don't know. And now there's a software that can edit papers in moments, where it would take a normal human, 3 weeks to edit a whole paper. Maybe now your job is going to include functions that you did not originally sign up for, and you do not want them anymore, and you don't want to do it. So I guess that's what I'm saying. Wherever there is a shift of responsibilities, make sure you're very aware of what is expected of you and if you still agree. That's the main one, because bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. You don't want to get out of balance with this. So a couple of things. One is this came out as your final card. So the 7 of Pentacles, wondering if all of this is going to pay off. Will I be successful? Will I make the money? Will this go in my favor? When am I going to see the benefits of it all? That is what you're going to be struggling with this week, right? That's going to be what you are toying with. And the universe says, listen, those are really valid concerns, right? Your money, your coins. But the truth is, when you take the leap of faith to just step out and create your own path, the star, it happens for you, right? It's okay if during the transition you need to balance out what you do day in and day out, right? And what you want to do as you build your own path. There might be a few months here of like doing two things at once, because I did see that Two of Pentacles, where you're kind of dancing around on one foot, like you're going to your day job or whatever that looks like for you, Monday through Friday, and then you're over here on the weekends churning out your side hustle. It's going to come into balance, and that side hustle takes over your life, and it becomes an obsession and an opportunity for you to create a path that's way more financially beneficial for you than anything you had been involved in previously. This is a year of entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? A year to go out on your own. Taurus, I love this for you. I'm going to do a shadow card, an empath card, and then we are moving on to Capricorn. What is the shadow work for Leo? Oh, that came out quick. Atonement. Oh, shit. Number 31. So 3 is the number of creation and self-expression, and 1 is the number of identity, who you are and how you show up in the world. We've got all of these. Do you see that, guys? All of those swords in the back of this soul, and it's atonement, right? Don't be a martyr. Not that you're trying to, right? But don't fall into that mindset that like I don't know. That's how it's coming through. Like this after everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me. That's how I'm feeling. And it may very well be in the sector of work, where as you are exploring the new responsibilities laid onto you, as you are exploring what it is that's expected of you now, you're like, oh, I'm being taken advantage of. Wow, this is overwhelming. Wow, this is too much. That's the feeling. It's too much. And so it's a catalyst that has you exploring other paths, truly. And that's okay, because that's what's meant to happen for you. So that's this overwhelming energy, I've got to be honest, of career responsibility shifting. You're already considering a different path. It becomes a catalyst, right? I feel like you do have someone coming towards you with an offer that is gonna work for you, right? It's like maybe somebody already does the business you want to open up, and this is a good time to shadow someone. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what I'm getting, like shadow someone, see how they do. It's like getting a mentor, right? To show you how to create what you want. And I think that once you have more information, you just go for it. Like you see how much easier it is than what you anticipated. That's the other thing. I think, Taurus, that you're anticipating something really difficult ahead, and actually you have everything you need already to create the path you want. Like it's almost like you have the skill set to start your business. You just don't maybe have like the technicalities, and that can be researched. Release fear, literally, Taurus. Like the fixed signs have got to get out of our ways. So release fear, stop inventing scary stories about the future, stay in the now, and affirm your strengths, right? So this is perfect for your reading, right? Release your fear. Like, honestly, the only person that you are truly in competition with is yourself. Truly, right? If you don't allow anybody else to even come into your programming, then their energy and their well-being or not doesn't exist. It just doesn't. So be in competition, if that even matters, with yourself. Elevate beyond what you had in the past, right? Not what someone else has currently, right? Go like you just want to do better today than you did yesterday. And better is the what's the word I'm looking for? The measure of better isn't the same for everyone. It might not be that this is the most money you'll ever make. It just might very well be that this is the happiest you've ever been. This is the most balance you've ever had, right? That you are allowing yourself the ability to just be in, what's the word I'm looking for? To be at ease, you know? That's what I'm hearing. It's like to be at ease and just to be around other people that make you feel good about yourself. That's what I'm hearing. All right. So Capricorn. Oh, wow. This is a really cool, this is like a chalk pen. I love it. I don't know. I saw it at, I don't know, Home Goods or wherever I was. I saw another creator. She does this. She does love readings and she does this. And I thought that is very good idea. And so I just happened to be out one day and I saw this little chalkboard and I picked it up because it is a good idea. It helps. Alrighty, who do we have? Capricorn, my earth signs. You know, they always say, if you want to be rich, be with a Capricorn. So if you're a single male Capricorn, well, hell, if you're a single Capricorn at this point, I'm a single Scorpio. Hello. Just kidding, guys. You can tell that this is a live stream and now I've been on here for hours because I've hit the wall. But the messages are still coming through. What do we have for Capricorn? I love it. This is literally all of us. Fortune's wheel. How many times does this come up? So Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing. Number 23 reduces to 5. So shake shit up week, huh? Perfect. Let's see. What do we have for Capricorn this week? What is the overall theme for Capricorn this week? Hey, lots of cards came through. I'm going to take the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is going to come through. That's going to represent like being excited to do something, right? Starting something different. And this is that energy of like, yes, you know, excitement and enthusiasm, drive, desire, right? This is new energy coming your way that you're like, yes, I can do this. Maybe it's a new project. Let's see. Two of Cups. Okay. So this is a general reading as well. And I do have, this is going to be like an internal block, a challenge that's coming through. So you might be having some difficulties in the home life, Capricorn. You might be having maybe some instability at home, which is kind of putting you in this space of apprehension when it comes to making any changes financially. I mean, this is really coming through. So especially if you're going through a divorce or a separation is what I'm hearing. This is about, you know, things are going to work out. They are not necessarily. And when I say things are going to work out, I'm not saying that the marriage is going to work or the relationship. No, I'm saying that you're going to energetically bounce back from this. Whatever ended in this last week or so, or even month, right? If anything ended for you, let it go. Like literally do not invite that mess back into your life. If somebody treated you like an option versus a priority at work, at home, anywhere, I'm hearing cut it. Queen of Swords. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's exactly right. Wherever you were, I don't know, living a lifestyle of like things being okay enough, no, you deserve better. This is like go after your 9 and 10 of Cups. Even if you're not 100% sure what that looks like for you, you know that you want more than what you have. And the spirit is saying, you know, go for it. This is your time, right? Get on your hiking shoes and let's go. That's what I'm hearing. So I just saw the High Priestess, Pisces energy. You could be dealing with the Pisces. I've got 7 of Cups, right? Options ahead. Don't allow your mindset to dictate how many opportunities you allow to come into your life. So it's coming through like this. Literally, if you're in the middle of a divorce or a breaking up of a situationship, a dissolution of a partnership financially, or anything like that, this is saying you might feel like this is the end. You might feel like this is, you know, the best thing you ever had. And now what are you going to do? Will you ever replace that feeling, that environment? Will you ever make that money again? Will you ever be in love again? And Spirit says, not only will you have more when you release this energy that's binding you up, but you're going to have options, right? You're not going to lack for anything, Capricorn, ever. And that's the thing. You're so resourceful. Like Capricorns for real make shit happen. And so this is a reminder to you that you can make, you know, I hate to say this because it's really coming through. The saying goes, you can make chicken salad out of chicken scraps. That's how I'm going to word it. So it's saying here, don't forget the power of creation that you have. And don't allow yourself to think, especially if you're in the middle of a dissolution, in the middle of ending something, let that go. Cut those cords, right? You can tell I'm a Scorpio. You can. I'm all about cutting the cords, burn down the house. Who gives a shit? They can go. For real. Because you know what? You're going to be all right. I can't tell you how many cords I've cut. I'm okay. I mean, I could probably aim higher. I could probably do better. But that's Scorpio, right? I'm always going to want more. And I think that's the same thing for many of us, right? We want more. And it's about like the cost benefit analysis of going after more. And I think Capricorn Spirit saying go for it, right? More than you can imagine. 3 of Pentacles. This is the opportunity to work with other people. And when this is also, I'm hearing some of you, sorry, my nose is buzzing and I know I keep touching it, but that happens when my guides come through. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. It's just how it works. I get, olfactory senses go off. My nose will buzz. I hear things. It's an experience. Being a psychic medium is some shit. All right. So 3 of Pentacles, working with other people. This could be where you get recognized for a job well done. But in your particular reading, that's not how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing this as you guys going to hire someone that's some of you need a financial advisor, right? Like you're coming into finances and resources that you had not had before because you decided to, go after something different. It's almost like, especially if you're ending this relationship, there could be a divorce settlement. There could be something coming through that puts you in a much better financial position, or a different one, period. But this is about like seeking assistance in having that happen. So it could be an arbitrator, an attorney, a financial advisor, but this is someone who can give you more information about how to make your circumstances better. This is consulting with a professional in your current circumstances. So that's going to help your financial situation tremendously, especially if you're going out on your own. Also, let's go back to if you're separating any kind of contract, right? Any kind of dissolution of contract, you need to hire someone, period. There's something here about the energetics involved and you being trying to figure this out on your own. Don't do it. Is how I'm hearing it. All right, well, let me know how that resonates, Capricorn. It's not for everybody, but here we are. We've got the World card. Yeah, definitely. So look, when you decide to let someone else handle, right, whatever it is that you need, for example, a divorce, contracts, building a business, a financial advisor, right? Just someone who can show you a better way. When you actually lean into that, this allows you to start over. So the World card, number 21. 21 reduces to 3. 3 is a card and the number of creation, self-expression. So I feel like the minute you allow others to help you and you seek guidance, right, instead of trying to do it on your own, it allows you to put down some burdens and get going with your desires. And this is a major life lesson as well. Like you've come to a completion of a chapter, and it really is just about, you've got a lot of options ahead of you. You need to ask for assistance. You need to maybe get some additional resources available to you to answer like questions. Like I feel like you're on the verge of making something happen, and you do have a lot of changes. I mean, I'm telling you, especially in your home life coming through based on this reading. So, with the World card and this Fortune's Wheel, not only is it the ending of a karmic cycle, but it's the ending of a certain chapter. And it does look like that chapter, the catalyst to that ending has to do with something at home that affects what you do next with work. So take it how it resonates, but like if you're changing your home environment, and it might not be a romantic relationship, it could be a roommate, maybe you're moving, whatever, right? Everybody's different, and it's a general reading, but that is I guess that's the holdup, right? As to what you're going to do next career-wise, because if you move away, you might not stay, blah, blah, blah. And so there's this energy here of like needing just a little bit more information, but for sure, the way to get to that is to get a professional, someone to help you. Very specific. All right. Your shadow work is calling the storm. Yeah, don't back down. So calling the storm, it's like you're going to let the shit hit the fan. So you are going to get that professional attorney and get the divorce papers done, or you're going to get that, what's it called? That financial advisor. And you're going to say, okay, I've got $20,000. Show me 3 places to invest that are going to change my world, right? Something like that. That's how I feel it's going to come through. Aces in their places energy. So number 30, you have the number 3 again showing up for you about your self-identity and creation and coming forward. And then 0, limitless possibilities, right? So how do you get to that place of self-expression, right? Where you can do it all is basically by calling in the storm, like saying, listen, whatever's going to happen next is going to happen, but I'm not backing down. And that's Capricorn energy, right? You're not backing down for anybody at all this week. I feel like, you know what it is, Capricorn? I feel like somebody calls you out and you're like, oh, you think so? You think I'm going to back down? Let's go. That's how it goes. Like somebody's like, hey, Capricorn, I'm, like if somebody comes at you with their mess and your relationship and says, hey, I'm done, you're gonna be like, okay, cool. I've been thinking about it. I already got the attorney on standby. That kind of vibe. Like that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, I just felt it. So, someone's going to come at you thinking they're going to ruin your day. And you're like, nope, already been thinking about it. Or, your boss calls you in and says, hey, things haven't been working out. You're like, no, I'm here are my 2 weeks. I start my new, job next, in 2 weeks. I don't know. Take it how it resonates, but that's super strong energy coming through. All right. Oh, 1 second. I missed your shadow work. What is the shadow work for Capricorn this week? I have gilded regret, number 5. Yeah, I mean, some of you, I feel like, are going to be regretting, to be honest, how much time and energy you invested into someone. Don't regret it, right? Like, it was a life lesson. And you are meant to vibe with other people and you're meant to explore different energies in life. And not everything is going to be the best thing ever. It just can't, right? It just can't be. So yeah, you've mucked up some energies with other people that weren't jiving with you. You've been in, financial situations that maybe weren't for your best benefit. Maybe you've been, I hear this, over giving, right? Don't lend out your money. Like, don't. You want to invest with something or with someone, whether it be contractual through marriage, contractual through, a business obligation, hire someone to make sure that that is a tight contract if you decide to get into one. And that way you don't have regrets. You are well protected, right? In your business and home dealings. That's a big deal coming through for you, Capricorn. So there might be something here where you have to protect your assets. So take that how it resonates. If you are like also estate planning is something that I'm picking up for a lot of you as well. Okay, so this reads, opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. This is my favorite freaking card in this deck. My favorite. Let me read it to you because I always think other people's problems are their business, not yours. This reads, do not be thrown off by other people's opinions. Simply say, I appreciate your input, and do what intuitively feels right for you. Right? Don't let other people and their shenanigans even be a thought in your mind, right? Like while it's good to take feedback from others, right? So that you can kind of understand what it is that you're expressing out in the universe, right? We're not always as self-aware as we'd like to be. I feel that take it with a grain of salt. Like if it resonates for you, just like a tarot reading, if it resonates for you, it's your reading, right? If someone comes at you with their audacity, their anger, their, you name it, consider it like, why is this showing up in my algorithm? What do I need to hear this for? But at the end of the day, the choices that you make are yours and yours alone. And when you reclaim your power in all ways, on all days, then what goes on around you just becomes more of the world stage, right? You can take it or leave it. It doesn't actually affect you until you allow it to. And that's where we as humans hold our power. It literally can't affect you unless you give it permission. And when you can sit with that responsibility, because it's a responsibility. It's heavy, right? But it's also so freeing, Capricorn. And that's for anybody still like hanging in there with me, by the way. Thank you for still being here. But that's the reality of it. It's like, allow yourself the ability to understand your greatness. I know that sounds weird, but like you can't let anything come in your way unless you allow it to. And by the way, you need to allow difficulty in your simulation, right? You need to allow those experiences. So for example, for those of you that saw the recent post that I made about, the cyberbullying, the things that myself and other creators have been experiencing, while I didn't have to let any of that affect me, I could have definitely just continued to click delete, and I did. Right? I did all the steps. It was my full moon and Scorpio moment, like so many of us had yesterday, where it's like, okay, what is this bringing up for you? Why does it even bother you? And I think it's that kind of vibe that, yes, you need to allow yourself the space and the time to sit into heaviness emotions, but that doesn't mean it stays with you forever. There's a release here that has to take place. So, all right, Virgo, the last one today. Let me just look up and see. Oh, wow. I've missed a ton of notes. Oh, geez. I did not realize, guys, that my mouse had. Oh, shit. Hi, everyone. Lo siento. I did not see. And again, it's just that I didn't see it. I'm not ignoring you. I did not see it. I had my mouse stuck. Had the mouse stuck. Hello. Oh, hey, Scorpio. I know, but gosh, I wish I could. Hey, Peter. Hi. It's a good time to make a mess and enjoy it. Yeah, it is. You know what? I just got this this image of like finger painting. I know that sounds weird, right? But like it's this like going back to basics and just getting in it, like allowing yourself to be in it. I don't know. Like just do it. Just do it. Whatever it is, just do it. Like, just there's no other time. Like, what are we all waiting for? What are we waiting for? We just got to make shit happen. All right. I digress. Virgo. Hey. Serious. You saw me shuffle. Number 60, again, transpersonal. Guys. So, harmonious union, number 6, right? Endless possibilities ahead for you. Getting into right relationship with all parts of yourself is how it's showing up for you, Virgo. I feel like there is... Virgo, I'm getting this energy of, I don't know, depression is how it's coming through. Yikes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it feels heavy. All right, let's see what's going on with Virgo. Why? I see the strength card, right? Facing your demons, facing your dark side. What's going on with Virgo? What's Virgo's current situation? 2 cards. That's too many, but I'm going to take it. Let me just look real quick. Oof. What? I've got the Sun, the Magician, and the Empress. Let me just take a moment. The Sun, the Magician, and the Empress. Huh. All right, I'm going to put these back in because they flew out at once and it doesn't match the energy I was feeling. So I'm almost... it's coming through like somebody or something let you down big time. Like you were expecting the Sun, the Empress, you were expecting something to finally take flight and it didn't happen. And I feel like that happened for you right around this eclipse and full moon energy. Oh, okay. Well, let's dig into it. Okay, so let me just reset. What can you tell me for Virgo, please? What is Virgo's current situation? All right. So we're going to they came out with 2 more cards. So guys, look, this is another one. It might be an earth sign thing. I don't know if you guys are going through relationship situations, but this is an energy of like, you see clearly what's going on at home with your partner. You see clearly what's going on with like whoever fits that role of you for soulmate. And I don't know what that looks like yet. This is the first 2 cards, but they did come out together. So maybe that's the overwhelming energy in your reading today is just, the Queen of Swords. She's a visionary and she can see clearly. She's got all the facts in place and she has one arm out like to say, listen, if you're going to work with me, if you're going to be a partner, if you're actually going to be honest and transparent, then I'm available. If you're going to lie, to cheat, to be deceiving, gaslighting, fill in the blank, I'm over it, right? The sword comes down and it's showing up in your relationship. So because this is a general, reading along with finance, this could be you have a business partnership or someone you work closely with. You've got to like maybe not be as transparent with them. But to be honest, it is coming through like you're considering ending a relationship. Once you have all of the information you need to make the decision, I feel like the sword might be what comes down. So we'll take that as it resonates. I'm not going to make up something just to fit the reading. That's what comes through. I know you all really like to keep your love separate from your money, but sometimes it just is what it is, y'all. Lo siento. All right, so what do we have for what challenges is Virgo facing this week? What challenges does Virgo have this week? The King of Swords, right? So that's interesting because we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Now, if this were any other reading, I'd say they were divine counterparts. However, it might be that because I'm literally telling you that you're considering leaving a situation. So King of Swords could be all about law and order, seeing the truth of the matter, but this is also when you really do have all the pieces of the puzzle. Remember how I said The Queen of Swords, she has the ability to cut through the bullshit, the illusions. She can see what's really going on. But the King of Swords actually has the factual information to back up what they suspect. It's like you really have got the receipts. So if you're experiencing some type of difficulty at work, right, where you just know that someone's coming for you or someone's, crafting some crap behind the scenes, I feel like the clarity that you need to get the respect that you're earned, right, it comes through this week. It's like everything shows up this week. And if this is your relationship where you need to make some serious pivots because it's holding you back, you're going to do that as well. It's like, now I don't know that you're going to act on it this week, but what you are going to do is you're going to find out. That's, look, because there's an imbalance in the household. Sorry, Virgo, this is what's coming through. So I've got the 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. There's an imbalance, right? There's a disruption in the home life. This 5 of Pentacles is like somebody feeling like, that's saying left out in the cold, whatever, but the feeling like, hey, you're not paying attention to me. I deserve more. That's what it is, Virgo. I deserve more. Okay. So let's see. What steps does Virgo need to take? Hey, Claude. Nice to see you guys here. Hey, Amanda, Empress Amanda. Stasi, read the chat, please. Okay, I'm going to look up. Hold on. I will read the chat. Oh, no, now I want to read. I can't do both. Hold on. All right, King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Look, the 10 of Pentacles comes up. So listen, I feel like if you're having difficulty at home and it's affecting like all other areas of your life, like the best thing you can do is truth seek and be real with whatever information you get back. That's the advice. Like if it could be a miscommunication, right? Just you or your partner not saying, hey, this would really make a huge difference if I came home and it wasn't so stressful. And that would look like blah, blah, blah. And maybe your partner says, well, hell, I can't do all that. What would look stress-free for me would be we hire someone. And maybe that's what you do. Or maybe, I don't know. I feel like there's something here about like having real conversations about your home life. It's really pouring over into your financial sector. If you're considering getting married and entering into that contract, this just came through as well. Like make sure you have any post-nup situations, right? This is a different world we're stepping into, guys. So don't allow programming of the past patriarchal lifestyle that we've had to make you believe that no, and this is true if you're a man or a woman, I don't care. Like don't allow yourself to think, oh, when you get a prenup, it's just saying that our marriage isn't going to work. No, you're able to hash things out when you're in a great mood with someone you love, and you are not able to hash things out when you are struggling and fighting and angry and feeling some sort of hateful towards each other. So consider that, right? You work better together when you're on the same page. And I feel like that is a very strong message I'm getting. And it doesn't just have to be about your marriage, right? This could be that you're stepping into new responsibilities in your day-to-day job and that you need clarification about your roles versus theirs. And that came up for a few of the other signs this week. So there must be something there for the collective. And what's the outcome? Right? When Virgo does all of this, what's the outcome this week? That's too many. I did see 7 of Wands, and that's about like fighting for what you want and building some boundaries. So you might have to like repeat yourself more than once. The World card comes out. Of course it does, Virgo. This is like every reading has been the World card, the Karma card, the ending. I don't know. What a month we have ahead for us. So the World card, okay? Look. When you state your needs and you stand up for yourself and what you want in your house or whatever partnership this is that's spilling over into the rest of your life, it's going to change, okay? I don't know what that's going to look like. It could be, I got to be honest, it's really up to this Queen of Swords, right? This is the energy you're going to call in. Again, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. It's an archetype. And this is about, okay, I really want to take a good look at what's going on around me and I'm going to make some decisions. I think this is happening. Then you have the conversation. This is what I think is happening. Now what? Then you find out, the truth of the matter. Okay, you express your needs, your wants, your desires, and then as a result, change definitely takes place. For some of you, you may leave a situation if you feel like it's not going to balance out for you, you will walk away. And I don't see you walking away this week. What I do is I see you making preparations to leave. Take that how it resonates. It could be work, it could be a relationship, but I see you like figuring out the finances. I see you figuring out I see you walking away from a situation for sure. Wow, guys, can you imagine out of all of these cards, revenge comes up again? Holy shit. So this came up for Aquarius and Sagittarius, I think. Oh, if memory serves me. So Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Virgo all got this revenge card. Guys, if you're dealing with one of those other signs, go back and check out that reading if you haven't been live all this time. But if that's who's working with you, I would say that whatever you're ending, whatever clarification you get, stay in the light. Do not seek revenge. If you think someone's coming at you for revenge, the best thing you can do is just keep going and like literally not pay them mind. I mean that. Like you want to know as much as you can about their plans to deceive you, right? For the extent possible. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm just saying like, keep your eyes and ears open. Don't block out any useful information. But at the same time, it's like, don't play into it. Like these people are fighting with sticks. Like they're not masterminds. You're dealing with some kind of bullshit energy. And it's like deep down inside, you know, someone's not being truthful and that someone's like really coming for you. And I got to, this feels like it's closer than your job. This is like at home. This is a friend. This is somebody in your inner circle is been grating at your nerves for a while and you're through, you're over it. And I feel like there's a 50-50. Some of you, 70-30, gotta be honest. 70% of you are going to walk away after this conversation of you got to do more for me if you want me to keep showing up. And then 30% of you are going to come to some type of compromise because the other person's willing to give it a shot and meet you where you are. This reads, remember your gifts, Virgo. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, your intuition, friendships, health, and family. So basically, I feel like as you uncover the ick, right? Whatever it is that's deep down inside that you're feeling is going left and you're not really sure, like deep down, you know something's not quite right. As you start to dig deep into that, it's like you start to see how intuitive you really are, how much of what you thought was going on is actually taking place. And, you know, the clarity that you need comes to light. But I feel like you need to give yourself a round of applause, right? You were not wrong. You took control of the situation and you expressed your needs. And as a result, changes took place. And congratulations, Virgo. All right, guys, that does end the reading portion of this experience. I am going to take a look up because I saw something about read the comments. So I'm going to do that. So give me 1 second because while I have you guys here, I'm going to take advantage of who is left on and see what you guys had. So this reads the end. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to stay on for just one more second. But for the purposes of this video, I would like to close and say, guys, remember that we're all stars in the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me today. I will chapter each of these and you will be able to just click right to where your reading is. And, you know, we'll keep toying with these readings over and over again until we get something that works for everyone. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And until next time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Shine brightly, guys. And I'm going to take this moment to look up and interact with whoever's left. Thank you. All right. So give me a second while I figure out. Hi, everyone. Oh, it's so many messages. I'm so thankful. Let's see. Colleen, thank you so much for coming. Joanne, hi, I'm looking forward to Scorpio. Unfortunately, unable to stay. Oh, okay, Roses, thank you for coming in when you did. All right, what's this say? Thank you, Annie, for all of your help. I don't know if you're still on here. I certainly didn't expect you to be on here this long, nor did I expect to be on here this long, but now we know. No, I'm not taking questions today. That's true. So it does say that the live readings will be posted usually Saturdays. However, I already have a live stream scheduled for Friday. That's going to be the Scorpio bonus, and I will be doing live readings then. There is a $10 minimum donation through Super Chat, okay? Not through PayPal or anything else. It needs to come through Super Chat because that is how I'm able to see it. They're colored and coordinated that way, and they pop up really brightly, and I can see it. And I can only give my time and attention to so many people, so that will be how we do it moving forward. So thank you so much. All right, let's see. You are a human and a strong leader. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. I love these. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so kind. These comments are really sweet. Thank you so much. Let's see. Yeah, Annie, if anybody's going to get through the obstacles, it's definitely going to be us. We are somehow in it. Oh my gosh, I love these emojis. Super cute. All right, guys. Hi, Miss Stasi. Hey, Butterfly Love Child. Love that name. You know I do. All right. Yes, guys, if you are looking for a more personal experience, please head over to my website at starswithstasi.com. And, right now my schedule is, everything I'm tinkering. I'm doing all of the things Scorpios are going through, right? I'm changing the vibe. I'm trying to make something work for everyone and seeing what's the best way to maximize my reach and my message. It does start with building a community. And we have definitely done that, the Starseed community. And I'm so, so grateful. I've met some of the most amazing people through this platform, and my life will never be the same because of it. And that's the point, right? Evolution, growing with each other and supporting one another, right? So guys, listen, if you have a channel or you have a goal that you're trying to bust out, reach out, let us know, right? Let us know how we can support your channel, right? Head over to my Instagram. That's probably a much better way, by the way, to communicate with me than YouTube. I can't explain it, but it's not like I get a notification personally when messages are posted after it's been responded to. So if we're having a conversation and then all of a sudden I drop off, it's because I'm not getting notifications afterwards. I do receive a gazillion emails a day. So that's not the best way to reach me, unless it's about a reading, right? And, of course, this is a business, guys. So please remember that it's unethical for me actually to just answer emails like, hey, Stasi, what do you think about this? Or, hey, real quick, Stasi, can you give me your guidance? It's unethical. I'd be making things up. I do a lot of preparation to my mind and my body, and I meditate, and, I have to prepare my physical vessel for the work I do. So if you have in the past gotten responses from other readers or psychics just off the cuff with those types of emails, I would maybe take a second look about the information you're getting. The whole work of being a medium and a psychic and, truly being in the craft, it isn't anything that just, you have to set the stage to get the proper information. So I hope everyone can understand that. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Can I please do Pisces? Did I not do Pisces? Did I forget Pisces? No. Hold on. Annie, did I forget Pisces? I know there's such a delay. Hey, Claude, I'm doing well until I just found out that maybe I forgot Pisces. I think you're right. Did I? Oh, shit. I might have. Finger painting is perfect. I'm going to just shuffle until somebody can tell me, did I legit forget Pisces? I might have. Pisces is about to get a second reading if that's the case. I forgot Pisces. Holy moly. Okay, one more. Let's do it. Hi, Pisces, and welcome to Stars with Stasi. We will chapter this, and for those of you that are hanging in there with me, especially if you're a Pisces, I'm so sorry. Okay. All right, Pisces, what's your theme? I'm sorry, Annie. Annie, I think you're a Pisces, aren't you? Yikes. Oh, my God. No wonder you're like, read. All right, Pisces, let's start that at 2 hours or what is it, 2:40. All right, here we go. Which would really be 2 hours and 40 minutes. So at 2 hours and 40 minutes is when I started Pisces. All right. Are you kidding me? You saw me shuffle. I can't. This reads Fortune's Wheel. I I've said it 18 times today. Fortune's wheel, luck and right timing, number 23. 23 is a number of disruption, right? 2 is how you show up in relationship, your partnerships, and 3 is a number of self and creativity, self-expression. So is it possible that in your partnerships, you still need to find a way for you to show up individually? So there's that message. And then we have that it's luck and right timing. So there is this feeling that I'm getting that things are financially going to take a turn for you. Like there is a partnership that was, how would I say? Actually, first of all, one moment, please. One moment. I can't believe that I forgot Pisces, because literally Pisces was on my mind earlier, because you guys are about to have a financial glow up. Truly. That was in your message last week, that the finances are turning around for Pisces, and it had to do with a business, dealing, and partnership. So let's see what shows up this week. So luck and right timing, being in the right place at the right time comes through for you. One second. I saw the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, right? As far as business is concerned, or a business partnership, or this could be about how you show up in that partnership, where you make sure that your voice is heard and that you are, that your vision is being seen. If you're working on a group project, make sure that your voice is heard, right? That you come through. It's going to be very important as well that you say it. Like, I feel like you're going to have to say what it is that you want in like 20 different ways, you know? It's like stage 1, nice guy, and you bust out, hey, I was thinking, and then it's like, whew. Stage 2, hey, I'm going to put it in writing as well as discuss it in the meeting, and this is what I really think. And it's like stage 3, hey, I put it in writing, now we're talking about it, and here's a contract. This is what I want it to look like. Can everyone pay attention? That's how it's coming through. Like, you really are going to have to spend some time going, hey, I'm here and this is what I want. Pay attention. It's coming through like a lot of energy of like people talking over each other, everybody trying to get their ideas in. And you're like, no, I'm speaking. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Many of you might not be from the US, but I literally just got that Kamala Harris when she was like, I am speaking. That's and this is not a political conversation. I'm saying that it was a very popular, you know, where you have to, especially if you're a woman, right? And you're having this experience working with a lot of overbearing personalities, and you don't have to be a woman for this experience to take place. It could just be that you're dealing with a lot of overbearing personalities, or that you're in a situation where, you know, maybe you don't feel like you're ready to say all the things, but it's time. All right. So let's keep going. What blocks or challenges does Pisces have this week? I just saw Ace of Pentacles. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, and also, what is it? Number 5. So this is the second number 5 out of the 2 cards that are numbered. More change, more disruption, but this is to bring about healing and to bring about an understanding. There's going to be a need for you to this is coming up for you because it is your turnaround moment, right? So the way it's coming through is like, maybe you've always had this energy of like people pleasing or going with it, or maybe you were taught, just go with it, just go with the flow. And there's something that happens, right? It's this year. It's this cosmic energy that says, no, you know what? I don't have to be quiet about it. This is what I want, and I'm going to ask for it, and I'm going to get it. Yeah, that's how it is. It's like you're going to get what you want because you're not allowing for any other option to take place. Oh, I love this for you. Yeah. And it's about balance. Like, you're really demanding balance from other people. And 8 of Cups, check that out. 8 of Cups literally just on its... So, yeah, the situation is bearable, right? You're not dying. You're not miserable where you are, right? It's not that. It pays the bills. It does all the things. You're getting back and forth, life's whatever. But it's not enough for you. Like, you've lived 8 of Cups long enough. You want your 9 and 10, and you don't care if you don't have the blueprint for 9 and 10 yet. You just know that if you got to 8, you can get to 10. And so you put on your shoes and you're out the door. right? It's that simple. Like either people are with you in this time supporting your glow up, or you literally have 0 F's for them, literally. And I love that because I'm telling you, Pisces, like Pisces, the water signs are super intuitive, right? But Pisces really is, I don't know, all the water signs. It's hard to kind of just say, but Pisces for real can like call a person out before that person ever even comes within 20 feet. It's like, you know. And so follow your gut. If something is just, if you're feeling like you're not being heard, it's because even if you're speaking, like the other person's like thinking while you're talking, like that rehearsed listening, you're not getting your point across. So that's why I see you finding different modalities to say what you want. I don't know. So what happens next? The Magician card, right? You start bringing about what you think about, right? Yes. So this is another huge life lesson. When the Magician card comes up, it's like, you know what? You already have what you need to do what you want. So if you've got to go out on your own, go out on your own, right? If you've got to walk away from people that are holding you back or, you know, opinions that aren't aligned with your vision, keep going and just stick to what you want. I'm not saying have like this fixed sign energy where you can't bend and be adaptable, because you've got 2 number 5s and that's all about being adaptable. But don't lose your voice. Don't lose your vision. When I say adaptable, it could mean that you have, you know, Friday afternoon meetings instead of Monday morning meetings. Not that you don't have the meetings. Does that make sense? Adaptable does not mean disposable. Oh, adaptable does not mean disposable. Holy shit. Somebody write that down. I like it. So that's what it is, Pisces. Adaptable does not mean disposable. And by the way, Justice card, bottom of the deck. So we're going to take that Justice card. You've got major arcanas all over the place. This Justice card is like, you need fairness and balance in your world. And that doesn't come unless you say what you believe is fair and balanced, right? You need to speak up and be very clear about your vision, because while those things that you want may change and how you bring them about may change, your goal remains the same, right? Your goal to be financially abundant, your goal to have a more balanced life, your goal to have your soul tribe vibes, that remains the same, right? So keep going and pursuing that. And when I'm telling you, if somebody's not hearing you out, you're not wrong about it. It's like they're trying to steamroll you. No. Justice, number 11. This is a gateway card to freedom. It's also Libra energy. You could be dealing with a Libra or have Libra in your chart. But again, this is about karmic justice and balance and you actually being heard, right? So this is not, because the truth is, Pisces, I don't think that you want 100% control of anything. You're looking for 50-50. You're looking for an equal give and take in relationship, in business, and at home. And you're settling for nothing less. And on top of it, you're not even saying 50-50. You're saying, if you give 20, I'll give 80. But on the days I give 20, you give 80. That's what's coming through. Don't be afraid to speak up. Because people are used to steamrolling others and they don't know any better. So maybe you asking for your needs is actually shining a light on someone else's inability to be flexible. Hey, that's a lot. All right, Pisces, we've got number 19 reducing to the number 10 again, right? Because 1 plus 9 is 10. 1 is limitless possibility, or I'm sorry, the beginning of a situation, a scenario, like identity, and then 0, limitless possibilities. However, parasite is somebody sucking the life force out of you because, you know, it's not even somebody. This is a thought form. How you like that? This is something that lives rent free in your mind because maybe you haven't said what you need. Okay, look, here we go. Remember how I said somebody's not listening to you, right? That idea that you haven't maybe spoken up as fully as you need to, or you haven't been heard in relationship or partnership of any kind the way you need to, has grown legs. That's what's going on. So this parasite of what the hell's their problem? And why are they not, is it me? Are they not hearing me? Am I speaking like another language? That's grown legs, right? So now you're wondering, am I like, why is no one hearing me? This is what I'm trying to get accomplished. And yet That's not what I'm seeing reflected around me. My employees aren't doing what they said they were going to do or what I asked them to do, or my work partner, my home partner. It's almost like this feeling of, what the hell is wrong with everybody? Why is this happening? It grew legs. So you got to eradicate the parasite. How do you do that? Restate your needs and don't diverge, right? So you go back to the drawing board and you say, hey, again, this is the third time I've asked for this. So what's the best way I can meet you where you are so you can understand what I'm saying? Think about it. Okay. So because someone's going to act like, when you confront this person, they're going to act like, oh, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? We're here for you. We're listening. We're available. And it's like, just because you're listening doesn't mean you're present and you're not taking action on what we've discussed. That's what it is. All right. And what is the empath card? Let go of being a martyr. Okay. This came up for Taurus. So if you're dealing with the Taurus, not this card, but that idea of martyr, being a martyr. So you might want to check that out. This actually reads, find a balance between giving and receiving. Literally what we were saying. It's not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. Pisces, right? Are you feeling the physical ramifications of overexerting yourself? Are you feeling like you need to take more walks, a time out, really regroup? Maybe it's taxing on you that you're not getting your point across. Maybe you're feeling like, man, I'm really getting misunderstood recently. What is the effing problem? That's how it's coming through. And I would say to you, you know what? You're not the problem. You're not, right? You're not the problem. And should you consider what is happening around you and to see if there's another way to express yourself? Perhaps it's that you need to be more to the point, right? Perhaps it's that you need to just allow for a long period of silence after you state your needs, right? So it looks like this. Hey, so-and-so, we've had this conversation a few times this week, and I'm just wondering, this is what I want. What are you hearing me say? Silence and wait. It works, right? And then you know what is going on. So this reads, the balance between giving and receiving is not healthy to give so much that you feel ill or exhausted. So let's talk about dis-ease and how that shows up in your body and why. Dis-ease is the opposite of being at ease. And so when you are feeling a vibrational pull that's uncomfortable, like that feeling in your stomach, that pit, that's the universe's way. That's your higher self saying, hey, this isn't for you. Hey, pay attention. Hey, this isn't going to work. We don't like it. It doesn't fit with where we are. And it's time to pay attention, right? And don't give so much of yourself because you want to people please, right? What are they doing to make you happy? I mean, hell, they're not even listening to you right now. So exert your power and be the queen of your world, Pisces. Thank you so much for redirecting me, because unfortunately I did fly through Pisces, which is wild. And guys, thank you so much. All right, well, that ends Pisces, and I'm going to look back up. All right. Yes, Annie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Never underestimate the power of silence. That is true. What does it say? Oh, no, you're not a Pisces. Somebody's a Pisces. It might be Cheryl. Adaptable does not mean disposable. That's correct. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I am so grateful for this being the first All Signs live stream. Feel free to tell everybody and anybody to come check out their reading. Because the truth is that the way I end up being more accurate and the way I end up really tapping into the energy, and one of the reasons I went to All Signs is because that I feed off that, right? I literally can feed off of who's coming to the videos, which I used to hear other readers say, and I thought that's a bunch of bullshit. No, it's not actually. It's not at all actually. If many of you know, I mean, if you look at the comments in a lot of these videos, I have people saying like, oh my gosh, Stasi, that felt like a personal reading, right? And to be honest, that's because you're online and I'm feeling it. So I don't know. Let's get more people on here. Let's see what we can craft together. Leave some comments, right? Let me know how it resonated. Let me know what you thought. It is important to me to get the feedback because I actually care. I really do. I want to make this a mutually beneficial environment. And I do want, I mean, obviously, guys, the reason I do this is because I want to see, us as the collective rise above the shit, right? Rise above the programming. I want to see spontaneous healing. I want to see all the things that I know are possible because I've done them, right? This is not me talking out of my ass at this point. I have come from almost death to here. And, it's not been easy, but it's been a journey that was mine to take to help others. So what is your journey, right? What does that look like for you? Where are you meant to give to the collective? Where are you meant to make a difference, right? And keep going, go after it. Have those conversations, be a deep thinker, explore the mysteries of the universe. Don't shy away from it. It's your calling. All right, guys, thank you so much. And for the second time, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. I appreciate your time, your effort, your comments, and your love. Have a great week ahead and shine brightly. See you guys Friday at noon for the Scorpio bonus with live tarot, $10 minimum super chat donation. Thanks, guys. Have a great